Oh, yeah. And the great people spoke, and they said, let there be. Real quick, though. Welcome back to another beautiful edition of the Realquicctho Podcast. Yak is over here. First things first, you know I got to give my sponsors their love. Bomb Body Collections, I see you. SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. Stone Darn the Minx, I see you. Wiseman Security and Staffing, I see you. TG Magical Creations, I see you. Hanging with the Carters, I see you. All Things 805, I see you. And last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing, I see you. Wait, sorry, another last but not least, CTC Radio, I see you. Young Boss Life Clothing, if you are in a position to put people in position to make them some money, then you need to dress like it, get you a hat, a hoodie, some slides, some shorts, whatever. In the great words of my guy Big Mike from Straight Lace No Chase, buy a shirt. And if anybody that I mentioned don't sell shirts, buy some merch. They do everything else: security, lotions, cookies. They do it all. Go Google them. You can find everybody that I mentioned on TikTok, Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, YouTube, all search engines. Michael Parsons, welcome to Green Bay. Woo! Packers took the dub yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying yesterday because today's Monday. But we're really recording on a Sunday. You guys know what the fuck I mean. He got his first sack as a Pack. Yeah, bitches, we're going to the bowl. We are going to the bowl. Josh Jacobs, I hope I'm not. Jacobs, whatever your first name is, you ain't going nowhere. Michael Parsons, thank you for you're making $20 million less, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Wisconsin, they got some taxes over there, and it's okay. What else? What the fuck else? Big shout out to Uno, Big Time Bake, and OG David James. I went to go check them out at Tipsy Goat last night. The song that you are listening to is called Sooner Than Later. And hold on, here we go. It is a bop. You can go find this song on the new Bats album. Go get that shit. Blaine, how you feeling?
I'm doing fucking fantastic, man. Thank you very much for asking. And I would also like to say, Stone Darn the Minx, I see you. And if y'all ain't seeing Stone Darn the Minx, check it. They got cookies at the mystery shop there. I mean, yeah, the best cookies I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Hands down, the best cookies I've ever had in my life. Stone Darn the Minx makes.
With extra ingredients. Stone Darn the Minx. Friends of the Realquicctho Podcast. Friends of the show. Go get you a cookie, man. Depending on how you want to feel, they'll cut you a deal.
Definitely support them, please.
Luigi, what the fuck? You are a fool for this one. This is... Yeah. This shit make me want to go drive. Leave comments if you like the song. Go ahead and get the album. It's called Love in Private Spaces with the name Uno and Luigi. This is one of them. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. What?
I told that girl she gon' have to change her mind for these dollars.
Let's go.
Go
ahead and get that, y'all. Go check that out. Love in Private Spaces by the name Uno and Luigi. They got a group called Bats. Go ahead and check them out. Man, Blaine, it has been a good week.
It has.
Ever since I started back working, everything has been falling into place.
Good.
I am feeling amazing.
Good.
I might seem a little tired, but, you know, I finally got to sit down. Week 1 of football, day 1 of football. You know what I'm saying? The restaurant was packed. Your boy made some money. I'm getting compliments from strangers. I just found out that I have a very beautiful complexion. It is. We are.
You just found out?
Hey, hey, man. It's going up. I love where I'm at right now. Everything is cool.
Good.
It's crazy.
That's the thing about staying busy. You're just tired. You're always like, man, I can't do this. But that's just part of being busy, man. I was just thinking that earlier today. I'm like, man, I'm stretched thin, but I wouldn't want it any other way. I gotta stay busy, man. I gotta stay busy. Yeah, good. So I'm glad to hear that things are going well for the fam and everything.
Yes, sir. Cool. I didn't even correlate just being busy and being tired. I did not correlate this. That's why you're here, Blaine. Where's my damn drop? Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Stop. Where's my drop? Turn this back up.
Wobble day, drop it.
Where's my drop?
Talk to him real quick, though.
Yeah, y'all gonna hear that a lot.
Because there's a big difference between going to bed and going to bed exhausted, huh?
Yes.
Going to bed exhausted, you accomplish something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that all the time. I'm still trying to get busier, i.e. I'm looking for another job. I might potentially have another job at a hospital. We'll get into more of that a little later. I mean, I do a lot of mental health now. I do a lot of mental health work now.
Is that why I'm on the show?
Nah. I mean, we could do that. We could do Blaine's deep dive.
Has this been therapy this whole fucking time? Because this is great.
Low key. Hey, low key. Low key.
How much do I owe you? I'm not really too familiar with that aspect of your life. Maybe you could share a little bit.
So, as you guys know, I am a behavioral technician. I work with kids. I work with young adults, teenagers, and the ages range from 3 to 19. That's
beyond 18, but not much.
right.
Okay. Is there like once they turn 18, is it difficult? Do you have to like get more permission, or do they have to start paying or anything like that?
Well, with my program specifically, once they turn 18, they're kind of like on their own.
Yeah.
And for the most part, a lot of them graduate the program because they learn how to deal, they learn how to cope, they learn how to be appropriate in society,
Yes.
and it's fucked up if I say it like this, but we put them in the construct of society.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it keeps people safe.
A lot more of that needs to be done, in my opinion. So we are a society. So.
Yeah. You got to learn how to fit in with the society. You got to. I mean, if you don't, you're outcasted. You're socially.
Talk to him real quick, though.
You're socially inappropriate, and
Yes, sir.
I call it a construct because you know me. I'm just a rebel in that way.
Oh, no. Human nature is one of the most bizarre things. Like, we are one of the oddest animals. We'll do stuff just to say we did.
Yeah.
We'll do stuff that makes no sense. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like animals don't act like that.
But yeah, that's what I do. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do that year round because, once summertime hits,
Yeah.
There's no school in the summertime, and my schedule is based on my schedule is based on school scheduling. So when I get into this facility that I've applied for a couple times and I've spoke to a couple of people, when I get into this establishment, I will be doing mental health work all year round, which means I'm never going broke, never going broke, never going broke. Woo! Oh, shoot. Also, if you want to get into what I do, just hit me up and use my email so I can get some extra money for referring you. But you got to be built for it because some of these kids, some of these clients, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. We got
they
so
will
many,
battle test you.
We got so many bleeding hearts, but nobody's doing any. They're complaining online, but nobody's actually trying to help anybody else. I would like to see people actually being proactive and at least applying to help.
Yeah, because it sounds good. Like everything I talked about, it sounds good. But when you're in that field, it is a different beast.
Oh yeah, it's just like, to me, the same way I would explain, like, I couldn't be a nurse or a doctor. It's just not in me. I don't have it in me. There would come a time when I would just say, I don't give a shit about your health. Fuck you. I'm taking the rest of the day off, or something to that effect. I'm not built for that. I don't have that much compassion. So yeah.
See, at least you can admit that, because like, I can do it, and then they get into it, and it's like, then they try to fake it till you make it. There's some things you can't fake till you make. I don't like my camera. I'm gonna fix my camera. I don't like it.
I mean, compassion is definitely something I've learned to grow in these last 10 years or so. But really, that has been a result of me no longer fearing for my best interest and my safety.
I like that.
Yeah. So as long as we're afraid for our best interest and it's really hard for us to take anybody else into consideration. So that is something that we have to deal with. You know, a lot of the people that are best suited to help need a little help themselves before they can actually do that.
Look, take care of yourself first before you even think about taking care of other people, man. Yes. That's what that is. That's what that is. I still don't like my camera.
Absolutely.
Last time.
And I'm also
Get the merch.
I also am a big fan in there's two things that we kind of tend to lean towards. There's what's good for us and what we want. And when it's good for us becomes what we want, we're going to be a lot better off.
Cam check. Much better. Much fucking better. Much better. All right. So, with these new goals and aspirations in my life, you know, I'm still striving. I have attempted to make my own flyers, y'all, and I failed. I failed.
Flyers were made.
Yeah, flyers were made. Effort was put into it. Hold on. That one is I think that one was letting me know that I was running out of ink. Some people out there, they're gonna think this is the cutest thing ever. So there was the one running out of ink, and then there's that one. I messed that one up pretty royally. But yeah, I mean, the effort is there. I'm still learning. I mean, shoot, if I can do it myself, I'm gonna do it myself. If I can invest into things to get things done myself, that's what I'm gonna do. So you still gonna these are still going out. They're still going out, but shit, y'all see me, man. Y'all see it. Every Thursdays, how did I almost forget that? Every Thursdays, Vita Live, Realquicctho's Burnt Out show. That's what the flyer's for. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Yes, I know it's on a Thursday. Yes, I know it starts at 8, and it's like I'm just getting home and just getting comfortable. I get off of work at 5, and then I have to drive an hour in traffic. Then I get home by 6 and have to cook dinner. I get it. But if you want to just take a night off, come to Vita Live and come laugh with me and Blaine and whoever else pops up. Improv comedy and open mic comedy. Either way, you are going to laugh. We have the funniest conversations. You get 6 beers. You get a bucket of beer for $25. Bartender's dope. Security's dope. The music is live. Like hey, look, doors open at 6. Show starts at 7:38 whenever I feel like it. And yeah, come pull up. And then we got Boulevard nights. I'll let Blaine tell you about that.
Oh, that's every Wednesday night at Vita Live. That's actually a booked show. Of course, you know, every now and again we're going to have local comics who want to do a couple minutes, and I do my best to acquiesce. But yeah, no, that's a booked show. And for both shows, full bar, full menu. They weren't open.
Oh yeah, the wings.
The kitchen wasn't open on Wednesdays, but it will be open because I bitched and moaned and cried, and they were planning on doing it anyway.
So come out, support local comedians. You know what I'm saying? Support local comedy. Let's see what topics I got. Let me see what I got. What do I got? Do you have any topics?
Oh, I've always got topics.
Yeah. Let me see. I got. Oh shit! Get that out of here. I need to stop cussing so much. I need to get. Okay. Conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, please.
Conspiracy theory.
Please.
Walmart is changing their lights to make people feel anxious. But why though?
Walmart's been putting effort into trying to be Amazon. They want to be a drop delivery service. They don't want to be a store anymore. That's become painfully obvious in these last 2 years. They're really trying to piggyback off of Amazon's success, and I think it's entirely detrimental to their entire business structure because they've already got stores. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've walked to Walmart. Yeah, that's right. I said walked to Walmart.
I love walking.
To buy a DVD that they told me was in stock on their website, and I get there and it's not there. It's not that it's not there, it's in the back. So if you walk in going like, oh, I want to buy, Deadpool 3 or whatever, they have them in stock. They're just not up front because they're only selling them online. Like, they're purposely not putting shit up front. So they'll say, oh, yeah, we have it in stock. And then you'll go and it won't be there. And then they'll say, oh, we don't have it, but you can order it. Like, let me get this straight. You don't have it, but I can order it and come back and pick it up in an hour? That doesn't make any sense at all. So that's really what's going on.
That's whack.
I don't know about these lights, but let's face it. I mean, all stores, they don't put a lot of, like, supermarkets are freezing cold for a reason. They don't want you hanging out, and they don't want the food to go bad. But if you notice, a supermarket's about 65 degrees. It's freaking cold in there. They don't want you hanging out, and they don't want the food to go bad. Obviously, the food is the priority, but they don't want you hanging out. You know, Walmart doesn't want you hanging out, but they want you to spend money, which means sometimes you're going to have to hang out. But now they're even, like, this is, you know, I've been shopping at Walmart for almost 5 years. As soon as I moved to my new apartment, you know, Walmart was a mile away, so just out of habit. And yeah, it's just like everything has changed just in these few years. You know, just my standard operating procedure to go and buy something. Now you can order it online and pick it up, but if you go there, they're going to say they don't have it. I mean, they're really pushing hard this whole mail order delivery stuff. That I think is what is happening with Walmart overall. Is they're trying to shift from being brick and mortar stores to being Amazon.
But why? What's
lower
the
overhead,
objective?
less employees,
Oh.
less theft, way less shoplifting,
Got
way
it.
less accidents, way less insurance. I mean, they're a business, they're a corporation. And especially when you take into consideration how much stuff is having to be locked up in retail stores. I mean, to a certain extent, like, there's some stores, I don't know how true this is, but there's some stores where they'll just have, you point to a picture and then they'll go back and bring whatever it is you want, and then they'll ring it up. You know, I can't confirm that, but like in some smaller stores, I've seen videos where they'll just say, hey, what you want tied? What size? Okay, and then they bring it up to you. You can't shop for it yourself. They bring it to you. They ask what you want, they bring it, they ring you up, and then you pay.
I would be pissed. I would be offended. So I went. There's a store at the mall. I don't want to shit on them because I almost
Old Navy
exploded over there. But I was shopping, right, and I was picking out my stuff. And you know, sometimes they have things high up, and they need to get that arm to get it down. And the lady, she got it down for me, and I like reached to grab it because, you know, I'm shopping. And she kind of was like, oh, she was like, no, I'll hold it for you. I'm gonna take it to the front. And I kind of just walked out. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, I get it, but I don't like that. It's not a good feeling because
What was it that she took down?
it was like a sweater or a shirt.
How do you know it fits?
I didn't even get to try it on.
Do this, right? You gotta.
I didn't even get to try it on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't like that feeling. Like I felt. And I didn't take it too personal because she was doing it to everybody in the store. But it's not a good feeling. Like when I go shopping for clothes, I'm used to being able to take my clothes and put them in a basket or just carrying them around, take them to the dressing room, try it on. I didn't get to do any of that. It was like, oh yeah, I'll take it to the front for you. I don't need you to do that. And don't ask me for a tip either.
Why the fuck would you tip her?
Because that's just what, when you get to a register anywhere, they're going to ask for a tip.
They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I'm not.
They can jump off a cliff up their own fucking ass.
I'm not tipping you at Ross. I'm not tipping.
If I wasn't tipping you before, I'm not tipping you now. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they always ask us, would you
That's
like to
ridiculous.
donate your, or do you want to, do you want to round up your change? Give me my 38 cents.
You know why they do that, right? It's so they can take your money and donate it in the company's name.
No, I'm good. No, give me my damn change.
They're like, oh, look at us. We raised $100,000 by juking all of our customers out of $100,000, and then they take credit. You donated that money. They didn't.
I want my change.
Exactly.
And I take it a little step further. All you little kids today that's working these registers, y'all just can't count. That's what it is.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, dude. Not at all.
I'm an idiot. Y'all can't count. Learn how to count.
Like, literally, see how long it takes someone to count out your change. It's embarrassing. It's basic adding and subtracting. You know, if you need to take a second, that's fine.
Okay.
But these people are sitting there going like, 25, 35.
Use your fingers, Jeremy.
Wait. 25.
Real shit. I know we were supposed to be talking about the lights, but can certain lights impact your mood, your feeling, your aura, your vibe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, people who sit under fluorescent lights 8 hours a day are much more miserable than the rest of us. Like office settings, those lights, They are bright enough to make your body think like, oh, I'll get some vitamin D out of this light, but it doesn't happen. Like when we stand out in the sun, our body creates vitamin D, and those lights try to trick our skin into thinking like, oh, we're going to get some sort of beneficial vitamins out of it, and we don't. So we end up at a disadvantage. We end up in a depression of vitamins because it's actually draining us while we're thinking we're getting vitamins. It's artificial light too. It's not, it's made by a gas. So absolutely, different lights will have different effects on moods and what have you.
Man, what kind of lights are we under right
These
now,
are-
man? They're bright as hell. Kind of lights are we
tell.
under, man?
I can't tell.
But that was it was interesting for a little bit because I know like certain places, there's certain stores. Well, it won't just be the lights. It'll be how the aisles are set up.
Yeah.
It'll just be how just what products are placed where and shit like that. Just because some stores, they do want to keep you in there longer because you're gonna see something, and chances are you're gonna be, oh yeah, I want it, and you're gonna get it, and by the time you get in your car, you forgot that you bought it.
What works much better than that is just moving shit around in the store. You ever notice that supermarkets every couple of years they move shit around? That's
Look,
to
yeah.
confuse you into spending money you wouldn't. That's just part of the process. They'll move shit around, right? Like think about all the stuff that's between the store and the cash register. It's candy, it's soda, it's magazines, a bunch of crap you do not need.
It's all the colorful.
But that's their last bastion of give us more money. And it's all the things that you're like, oh, I could go for a little chocolate.
Oh man, yeah.
What the fuck is up with Ellen? You know,
chocolate covered gummy bears since when? Like who?
What? No.
They'll have chocolate covered just shit I never even heard of before.
Yeah.
Like candy. What the hell? We got pink and brown candy corn. I didn't even know they made those.
Chocolate covered popcorn. That was gross. Yeah. They do try to put chocolate on everything.
I've seen like knives. I remember one time I saw knives. I was at one of those stores, Marshalls, Ross, whatever, Bloomingdale's. And just, how they have that long aisle to get to the registers. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's like a little mini Amazon right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you want a fan that blows sprinkles at you and keeps you cool at the same time?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They got all these crazy shit.
Sure.
Candy bars it's always chocolate. 100%.
But they're really smart because they also put things out like headphones or like wallets and purses, like stuff you're like, oh man, I've been needing a wallet. It's right here. Yeah, they're smart about it.
It's always cute enough, or it's always cool enough. Like you'll just see like a random vegetable chopper. Hey, this looks handy.
Yeah, but it's got like Hello Kitty on it or something. So you're like, yeah, I want to get that.
Dude, Bluetooth everything.
Yep.
Bluetooth everything.
Yep.
Bluetooth toasters. All this shit, man.
Right.
What topic you got?
Bluetooth toaster. That's because you have to walk up to it, put the toast in, and yeah, you can set it from your phone, but you still got to come back and take the toast out. Like, what happened to just pulling the thing down and waiting 2 minutes? We are doing too much, man. We're adding Bluetooth to everything.
What you got for me? Damn, my topics kind of suck today.
Well, here's a really mild topic so we can, get kind of work our way into topics. But something that's been bothering me for a long time is crosswalk buttons.
How do they work?
Well, when you want to cross the street, you press the button. And then when it's your turn, they flash the green man or the walk sign. What I want to know is why can't they just tell us when it's safe without us having to press a button? Like it's going to be safe at the same time every time. So why can't they just say it's safe to cross now if you want to? The reason why
gotcha. Okay.
is jaywalking tickets. That's why. I mean, think about it. A crosswalk should just automatically tell you when it's safe to cross. We shouldn't have to press a button. We shouldn't have to inquire as to when it's safe. They should just tell us when it's safe. But they don't do that. And we, as, thinking adults go, it's safe to cross. And then we've got some cop who's,
The walk now sign wasn't on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going the same direction as the car. Like I'm parallel to the cars. That means it's safe to cross.
But let's face it, those are one of those crimes, like seatbelt laws, like crosswalk. Those are the ones that they're going to use to harass people who they wouldn't normally be able to harass.
As of recent, no more jaywalking tickets. No more
In
Cali. No
Really?
more. No more jaywalking tickets.
Huh.
As long as it's safe and you're not impeding traffic, you can cross wherever you want.
That's reasonable. And it's weird that it comes from California.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. That's what I'm saying. Let's just be reasonable.
That
Let's
is
just,
interesting that you brought that up.
Because a lot of cops, they won't stop you for not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign. They won't stop you for not wearing your seatbelt. They get us used to doing that so they can just, oh, there you go, he's not wearing a seatbelt. I've seen it happen so many fucking times, dude. So many people are like, oh, I never wear my seatbelt. And it's like, yeah, I've been watching you every day, but now I had a reason to pull you over. Now you're suspicious, so now I'm going to use that as a reason to get into your car.
Yeah, they are. That's what that whole license plate light is about.
What's that?
The license plate light. Oh, your license plate light.
Oh, exactly.
Was out. And then they get you with a whole bunch of other shit.
Exactly, yeah. Right.
It's like, hold on, why don't you just give me the citation which you pulled me over for? Stop reaching for other shit. Yeah. Oh, we pulled you over because your license plate light was out. Yeah. Oh, now we see that you have tint. Oh, now that we see your seatbelt's not on. Oh, now your check engine light is on. Oh, you have a Mercedes and I have a Honda at home, so now I'm going to give you a ticket because your car's better than mine.
Oh, there's people who aren't driving the car who I'm going to harass.
Man, hey, can I see your ID?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
Why not? No more questions. You asked me a question, I gave you an answer, leave it alone. Exactly. No, you don't need my ID.
Exactly.
You need my ID for. Exactly. Well, I just want to know who I'm talking to. Show me yours and I'll show you mine.
No, it's a traffic stop, man.
I used to be that guy.
If you guys left the scene of a crime, absolutely. That cop would have every right to interrogate. But if it's like, oh, your license, like you just said, your license light is out. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the end of it. Yeah.
That should be the end of it. And I mean, shit, I couldn't tell you. I've been pulled over every which way. License or not license. Just lights. It's always a light. It's always a light. And half the time, I swear, half of the time, the lights work. Yeah. Maybe even more than that. Nah, fuck that. 80% of the time, the lights worked.
Just be thankful it wasn't the old school cops who would break your light and be like, oh, you got a light out.
I actually like those guys. I like them.
All right. At least they give you, like, there you go. It's proof right here. Sorry.
I like that. Like, there was one time I got pulled over, and I knew I was gonna get pulled over, and he knew he was gonna pull me over. He knew.
I'm not saying like I'm the same struggles that you have, but like when we're about to get pulled over, we know. Yeah. Because cops start acting really weird all of a sudden.
I just knew it. I was like, oh yep, watch. So I called up my buddy. Hey Justin, stay on the phone. I'm about to get pulled over. I'm gonna give you a play-by-play. Look, I just made a left. I'm approaching a stop sign. I'm stopped at the stop sign. Okay, I'm going. Hold on. Boom. There it is. There's the lights. Yeah. Pull over. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man, you know I stopped you? No idea. Number one, to me, he already messed up because he didn't introduce himself. Don't ever approach me without introducing yourself. I don't care who you are. Don't ever approach me without introducing yourself first. I don't know you. I don't know your intentions. If you can introduce yourself, then I will feel way better. But, hey, you know I pulled you over? No idea. Well, you ran that stop sign. And I went just like this. I said, all right, I know what this is going to be. I know exactly what's happening here, sir. Go ahead. I have nothing to hide. Search the car. I have a weapon back there. The weapon is mine. You can run the serial, whatever, do whatever. I already know. Go ahead, go for it. But I want you guys to know that I'm on a phone call right now, and everything y'all say everything's being recorded. I stopped at the stop sign. You guys watched me stop at the stop sign because I watched you guys watch me. So, and just like that, I wasn't rude, I wasn't yelling, I wasn't screaming, I wasn't being an aggressor. I didn't have any kind of like condescending tone or anything. I was just simply stating, I know what's going on here. I'm aware of what you guys are doing. And, you know, pretty much they were just wrong. You guys are bored and are looking for something to do. There's nothing more dangerous than a fucking bored cop.
No, there isn't. And that's why Camarillo sucks so bad, because Ventura County Sheriff's Department that's their training. One of the safest places in the nation. It was the safest city in the nation 1 year. In the top 50 cities safest to live in, Camarillo was number 1 and is usually in the top 20. But that's where the Ventura County Sheriff's Department decided to train all their boot cops. So now you've got 3 times as many board cops. And
That's
they have
not
and they have
cool.
3 times as much competition to get promoted. So yeah, that's where a lot of those bullshit jaywalking tickets and shit like that comes from, because they're in such competition with their own brothers and sisters that they're crabs in a bucket, man. They'll just do whatever it takes to get ahead.
Quote a week. For those that don't know, I'm telling you now, if you are riding dirty, and you know what that means, if you're riding dirty, quote a week is from the 20th to the 5th of the next month. And I know I said week, it's a long ass week. Quote a week is from the 20th to the 5th of the next month. Why? Because that's when people get pulled over. That's when people get their tickets. And I mean, let's be honest. When that officer takes that uniform off, they're a mom, a brother, a sister, a dad, a cousin. You know what I'm saying? They're somebody to somebody else. Which means they still have obligations and people to take care of. So I'll never knock that. But a lot of y'all wrong as hell.
I don't know. According to the Cash Money Millionaires, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. You better watch for the sweep.
Oh, man. Yeah. Hey, them street sweeper tickets suck.
No, I'm talking about the hot boys. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
The hot boys. I can't say it anymore. That's one thing I hate about hip hop is I cannot sing along with most of my favorite songs in mixed company.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
It is. You got, but
fun shit. Things nobody says in the 90s. You can catch a game like this at the Realquicctho's Burnt Out show. But things nobody says in the 90s. What's the Wi-Fi password?
Are you a man or a woman?
Oh, fuck. What do you identify as?
This Democrat makes a lot of sense.
Bitcoin. That was lame. Bitcoin, I can be better than that.
I don't think either of us are doing very good. I don't even remember the 90s. It's ironic because I'm still stuck in 1997.
I love the 90s. Things nobody said in the 90s. Dude, I bet you they're going crazy. Like, oh, he didn't say this. My dog ate my homework. You can't say that today. You cannot say that today. Ha ha, you little assholes. You can't say that. All your homework's on a Chromebook. Dogs ain't trying to eat that.
If you lose your homework, that's $1,200.
Oh, facts. Okay, so I have a subject that kind of hits close to home.
All right.
And I know we're running through these topics, but
well, you know, I mean, the topics I want to talk about aren't going to be very, you know, they're going to be a little bit more serious.
Or,
so
yeah, some
I'm much more
lengthies.
interested in your topics because I want to talk about politics and race and all that horrible stuff.
So there's a baller. He goes by PJ Washington and Brittany Renner. So they have a kid together, right? And PJ was going to pick up his kid. He knocks on the door. Brittany is recording. No, Brittany's at the door with the baby.
Oh, I saw that.
And the mom was recording.
And he was with this lady.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Women and dads, if there's like a bitter baby dad, whenever there is an exchange from parent to parent, the kid's gonna cry. So
Absolutely.
what? Just because the kid's crying doesn't mean the parent is bad. My daughter's cried when her mom picked her up for me before. Like, it just happens. And vice versa.
Yeah.
I want to stay with dad. I want
Yeah.
to stay with mom. The kids are going to cry. If I come and I get my baby and my baby's crying, I'll deal with it. Give me my baby.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make it look like he doesn't want to go with you. She doesn't want to go with you. They're scared of you.
I thought the baby was crying because of it seemed more to me that the kids were upset about the drama. That's what it seemed. And that's how, I mean, yeah, like you said, I remember one time I called my ex-wife. My kids were like maybe 6 and 4, real young. And I'm like, yo, you got to come get these kids, man. They're just crying, talking about how they just want to be with you. They don't want to be with me. And she's like, what do you think they tell me when they're with me?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, they tell me they want to go to dad's. And
Yeah.
I'm mean. And I'm like, oh, all right, okay, I can deal with this then.
These parents need to stop using these kids as weapons.
Exactly.
And what are you recording it for?
Exactly.
Because I know why you're recording. You're recording it because you're gonna say something stupid, and then I'm gonna say something stupid, and you're gonna use that against me. I came over here to pick up my child. If the child's crying, the child is crying. I'm gonna put little buddy in the car seat. I'm gonna give him my phone or a tablet or an iPad or whatever, and the tears are gonna stop. It's not because they don't want to go or they don't love. That's just what kids do, all right?
But more importantly, that mom's not sitting there going like, you're going to hang out with your dad. You guys are going to have so much fun. You get to spend time.
Exactly.
No, she's going like,
No.
oh, well, this and that. And he's not going to do this. And he's not going to do that. And you're probably not going to get this. And I mean, she's setting the kid up for failure.
Right. And it don't matter what I'm doing. Don't worry about what me and my kid gonna do. Whatever we do, that's what we do. Even if we don't do shit.
Yeah.
The point is, it's my time to pick up my child. I am here. Give me my child. Tears or not.
And you know, the kids that have parents that do that, they just manipulate their parents. They totally manipulate their parents.
You are cooking. You were talking about my life right now.
I know. It was my life when I was still talking to my kids.
It's crazy. Like, and who knows? Like, okay, so the kid in question, if I had to guess, 3-4 years old, maybe 3 or 4.
In the video?
In the video,
About that,
yeah.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 years old, right? And I don't even think that they realize, the mother and the grandmother in this case, Brittany Renner, I don't even think that she realized by her recording that interaction, she shot her own self in the foot.
Yes, sir.
Now, should PJ yell out, you know, hey man, suck my dick? Should he have said that in front of the kid?
No, I didn't hear that.
Absolutely not.
I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, he boiled over.
Yeah.
Because they even said it. This is the 3rd time that this has happened, and you can spend $170,000 on your wife, but your son only has $11,000 in the bank. That's a lot more money than what I got. And what the fuck are you talking about my bank? What do you talk? Don't talk about my wife. This ain't just some stranger.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk about my wife. Don't worry about what's in my wife's pockets. Okay, like mind your damn business. So. Again, she's shooting herself in the foot, and then I think it was the mom. It might have been the mom that was recording. It might have been a sister that was recording. Point is, they started antagonizing the wife, talking about, get out the car, get out the car, get out the car. All of this is filmed. It's all documented, and you think that you're going to use that against your baby daddy and to make him look stupid? You are 100% wrong.
Because...
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing. She probably had a valid reason to be upset, but she shot herself in the foot and threw that valid reason out the window with her actions.
I want to know what this damn valid reason is. I want to know.
Well, no, if she's saying like he's late, you know, I mean, that, you know.
Later, okay, so yeah, I like this. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Because she said this is the 3rd time this has happened. I don't know what the this is. I'm assuming it was because he was late.
Because he was crying. Because the baby was crying. That was, yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize
But I mean,
that.
hey, I'm here if you want to play devil's advocate. I'm here for it.
No, I just, like I said, it seemed like she had a valid reason. I mean, they both kind of acted inappropriately. I think that's fair to say. But
Big
also,
time.
you know, but it's like my ex-wife and, you know, certain members of my family, they would always talk about how scary I am and I'm just this mean monster, but they would never hesitate to poke the bear. They were constantly trying to piss me off, constantly poking me, constantly pushing my butt, constantly just short of saying, well, your mama ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just short of that shit. In fact, my ex-wife tried some of that shit, and I laughed. I'm like, we're not going there. I'm like,
yeah, like stop.
I'm not that
Stop.
guy.
We know what you're doing. Like,
But
and speaking of poking the bear, They followed him to his car.
Exactly.
He didn't even pull all the way up to the house.
Exactly.
He like parked a little bit down the driveway and he walked up and he walked back to the car.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that Cadillac was clean as hell.
It was nice.
I don't know what it was,
Yeah.
but it was like a flat, dark charcoal gray. That shit was hard. I'm colorblind, so don't take my word for it.
I'm honestly not sure. It was a sweet car, but I was really more
was
focused
nice.
on I was trying to focus on what was going on.
Yeah, it was like.
It's like I don't need to be reminded people are doing better than me. I get it.
Like my whole thing, because I've literally deal with this on a regular basis. Every other Saturday, I'm dealing with some shit like that, and it always happens in front of my daughter.
Yes, sir.
And this shit is fucking trash. No, even when I'm just saying like, hey, come over here. Like, let me just talk to you over here. What? For what?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I'm not fucking going over there. Why the fuck you can say it in front of everybody. You can say, no, I can't. No, I cannot.
Yeah.
I'm not having this conversation with you in front of our daughter. If that's what you want to do, I'm walking away from you, and I don't give a fuck if you felt like you were dismissed or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to dismiss bullshit. If you want to act on some bullshit, you're getting dismissed. I'm leaving. I am leaving. I'm not saying anything to you. I'm out. Fuck how you feel. Look at what you're doing.
Yes. Yes.
Now, you that comes off as dismissive and rude and okay, well so what would happen to me is there would be the most ridiculous accusations to the point where they make absolutely no sense. Like, you don't feed her, you don't take care of her, you don't love her. That's not her real family. Everybody abuses her. She's Cinderella. All of this happens in front of my daughter, and it's like, yo,
Because your ex doesn't have any actual legitimate complaints.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to eat. She's not hungry. Why she's so skinny? I don't understand. I'm just worried about her. She says that this hurts and that hurts and this hurts and that hurts. And it's like,
But she has her the majority of the time, right?
absolutely not. I have.
Oh, you have the majority of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well then that kind of.
Bitter. It's just
No offense to her, but that kind of tells me everything I need to know right there.
right. 1,000%. It's just typical.
You know what? A little offense to her because that tells me everything I need to know.
Bitter.
Right there.
It's just bitter baby mama shit.
Yeah.
But that's why. I mean, and this isn't a new story. If you guys, quiz. If you guys know, you know. You guys know my story. You know my situation. And with all that being said, everybody knows I am an excellent dad. I am a loving father. I love my daughter to death. I do anything and everything for her. Now, my daughter she's a genius in her own right. And kids will do this. She hears and sees how mom interacts with me and vice versa. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, she knows what she can do and say to me. She knows how far she can go, and she knows how far that she can go with mom. Let's just say when it comes to mom, she's getting brand new everything.
Yeah.
My daughter is manipulative, and I mean, I can't even
She
blame
is
her.
a woman.
Touche.
Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
But I mean, mom allows it. Mom enables it.
Yeah.
Mom lets it
Does
happen.
mom have any other kids?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this isn't like a only child type situation or anything. Okay.
No, but she is compensating for the fact that she doesn't live over there. So she overcompensates by buying her whatever she points to. My daughter, she still gets to do the whiny thing and I don't want to. And they fall for it every time because that's the only way they know how to show love. And that turns into, you don't buy her anything. You don't take care of her. No, I do. I just don't spoil her.
Exactly.
And I don't allow her to take advantage like you do.
You're also not dealing with as much guilt as she's probably dealing with.
Yeah, I don't
Because
even think she knows how to deal with it.
No, most of us don't. That's what I'm saying. Like the tiniest bit of mercy towards her in that aspect. But to a certain extent, you have to see that it's bad for the kids. And that was like with
Big
the
time.
ex-wife and I, is like, obviously that changed, but like we didn't want the kids to be affected. But clearly they are, because my kids don't talk to me. And kids don't abandon their parents.
Mm-hmm.
They don't abandon their parents. They take a side.
Yeah.
They take a side.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, my ex-wife. My kids walk all over her husband, Ian. He's a great guy. I love him to death. He would tell me like, oh, your ex-wife will try to talk to your daughter, and then the next thing you know, your ex-wife's crying and she's leaving the room, and I'm like, you don't cry in front of my fucking kids, dude. You don't cry in front of kids. You don't have a conversation that leads you to crying.
So
they're totally taking advantage.
Yeah.
And I've even told him, the stepdad, I'm like, yo, if my son talks to you like that, give him a fresh one, dude.
Hey,
smack him across the mouth.
Village mentality.
Yeah.
And that's
he won't though. I mean, he won't.
Yeah.
He's just far too respectful.
Yeah.
But I'm like, because I remember there's been a couple times like he was out like, this dude pays the fucking mortgage.
Right.
He puts food on the table. I respect him more than they do. He'd be like, my son's Austin. He'd be like, hey, Austin, come out here and help me with the yard work. And my son would be like, no. I'm like, dude, get your ass out there and help him with the yard work. No. And I'm like, okay, if I'm telling him and his stepdad's telling him and he's still saying no, obviously something's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously something's fucking wrong. And I felt like I'd already kind of extenuated my authority because I was in his house.
Right.
I was in his house. And I'm like, yeah, I'm telling him straight up, like, you can be a little more stricter with my kids. But if he chooses not to, that's his fucking house.
Right. But the thing is, the kids, that they know, your son knows, oh, he's going to back him up. My dad's going to back him up, and he's going to back up my dad. I'm a firm believer in the parents versus the kids. I've said that multiple times, but I like that you said that you should not cry in front of the kids because that is something that takes place on a regular basis. Yeah. If mom's not crying, grandma's crying. And then my daughter cries, and then it just turns into this guilt visit. Yeah. And then it's just, they're just all manipulating each other, and they're all crying. And while they're crying, my daughter's saying, can I have that game chair? And then she gets a game chair. Yeah. Can I have the keyboard? And then she gets the keyboard. I like those lead pencils. I was wondering if I can, here you go, baby. Here's shoes. And I mean, I won't knock her for providing.
No.
But, I mean, come
But
on.
it's to me, the extreme example is the My Sweet 16. Remember when MTV had those shows about those spoiled ass little 16-year-old bitches?
Yeah.
And then they get a Porsche and they're like, I wanted a Ferrari. Yeah. That's where that
I said
comes
hot
from.
pink, not light pink, Mom.
Yeah, that's where it starts right there with that manipulation. You can't let them cry on the end. Do you know how devastated I've been? Dude, I remember when I told my son he has to sleep in his own bed. I went back into my bed and almost cried. Because that's just how, I'd love to sleep next to him every night, but that's not, he's not going to learn to be an adult if we do that.
Exactly.
Women,
stop using y'all kids to, we can make light of it now. I could joke now. Bitch, if you ever try to knock the fact that my kid only has $11,000 in the bank, hey, shut your stupid ass up. My son got $11,000 in the bank. And, hey, say that again for your camera. How much he got in there? Yeah. How much he got in there? 11 racks?
And here's the best part. If he invests in low risk, low yield CDs, it'll double every 8 years.
Yeah, come on.
So you don't have to put another fucking cent in there.
And he's only 3? Shut up.
Does this kid, maybe I can get a loan.
Hey, word up. I know he got more money than me. He got more money than me. Why the hell?
But isn't that also, let's face it, for like college and stuff like that?
Possibly.
That's what I'm thinking. Like if 11-year-old's got, or if a 3-year-old's got 11 grand, it's going to be for a future. Yeah. It's not like, yo, I want these Gucci diapers right now.
Man, talk to him. And then have the nerve to say you spent $170,000 on that. That's his wife. That's not just some girl.
Yeah. Not
Why
only
you
that,
gotta
but
bring her
that
up?
is the woman who he is with as a result of the divorce or whatever didn't work out between them.
And what she needs to realize, and look, ladies, men, you have to accept the fact that there is going to be someone other than yourself around your child. Yeah. They are helping raise this child. They're helping teach this child. Now, you're not replaced. Nobody's trying to replace you, but you need to accept the fact that you aren't the only one that's giving advice. You're not the only one that loves this child. All right? There is no, I love them more than, stop doing that. Because eventually what's going to happen is that kid is going to get older. 7, 8, 9, 10. They're going to get to that age to where they're going to be able to understand and comprehend all the situations and what's going on. Oh, dad might be tripping, or mom might be tripping. You know what? Whichever one's tripping the most, that's who I'm going to get to buy me the most shit. Then it's going to turn into, hey, you want to talk to your dad? Nah.
Exactly.
Hey, you want to talk to your mom? Nah. How come? Because every time I talk to them, they always end up crying, and I don't want to deal with it, and they're embarrassing. Like, this is real shit. These kids know. Like, the parent that starts the issues, the kid will back away from them. They'll back away from that parent. Like, nah, they tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's going to turn into, like, yo, I'm going to keep using myself as an example. It's going to turn into, my daughter's going to get to the age where she's going to be able to stick up for me and be like, hey, why you, I live with my dad. Why you keep talking about him like that? He doesn't even be doing any of all that. You keep making all these assumptions, and that's not even it. Because, like, she's starting to get there. She's 10. You know what I'm saying? She's not dumb. She's getting to that point. Like, she'll tell me, like, oh, mom said this, mom said that. How did it make you feel? I don't know. I didn't really like it, but I just changed the subject. Boom. That right there, I'm like, what? But for you to even be talking down about me to our child is counterproductive of what you're trying to do. Now, I know what she's trying to do. I know what the motive is. The motive is, go over there and fuck everything up so he can get mad, and then he's going to do something, and then I'm going to call the cops and complain, and then you're going to get removed from the house, and then you can come live back over here with me. That shit's never going to work.
That's why there's the joke, well, what did she say? That's why that exists. When a woman gets hit, we jokingly say, well, what did she say?
Oh, yeah. What did she do?
Yeah,
hey, what the hell did she do? Yeah.
Because it's not really a joke.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, facts. Yeah.
I mean, because that's what women do. They will, or people who lead with their emotions, which majority of them happen to be women, is they'll create a situation, and then when you react to this situation, you're an asshole. That happens more. So like the really generic.
Talk to him
you
real
cheated
quick, though.
on me in my dreams. Right? We have no control over that, but you're still gonna get upset about that and hold me emotionally hostage because of something I had no control of that happened in your fucking head.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say sorry in the dream? Go back to sleep so I can apologize in the dream too.
That's happened to me. I wouldn't have believed it if it didn't happen to me. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I'm mad at you. Like,
look, I be thinking girls want to live. They want to live it just so they can have something to talk about. Or just so that when they watch their stupid ass shows, they want to be able to say, I totally relate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They definitely
Talk to him real quick, though.
Want to be seen the same way they look at celebrities. Absolutely. A lot of these women have unhealthy obsessions with celebrities, and that's why. At the end of the day, it's like a lot of them, they read like Us Weekly. And like, just imagine if those magazines were about her. Right? What if it was like Jane Doe accidentally shits her pants at Walmart? She would be devastated.
Like,
she would be devastated.
Hey, you want to go to Walmart? Why? I don't know. Yeah, I do. You want to try to shit your pants so you can say, oh, that's so me. That is so me. I've been there, girl. I've been there. Like, this is no shade towards the wifey. We are fucking amazing right now. We are. I feel like our relationship has been fucking restored, refurbished. It's all brand new.
Awesome,
you know what I'm saying? We're fucking good. And then we're at the point where we'll joke about it. Like, we'll watch like fucking Love Island or some Real Housewife type shit that she likes, or even just like a dramatic soap opera or some serial killer shit. And we'll just joke about, like, you want that to be us, huh? No. Yeah, you do. You want that to be us, huh? Yeah, you do. It's too bad. Go ahead and live your fantasies out right there. Because a little piece of that energy, even though we're good, a little piece of that energy can get into the household, because that's the type of energy that she chooses to consume. Yeah. That's the type of imagery, and that's the type of shit that she wants to watch. And it's cool, but I have to keep reminding her that that's not us. That's on TV.
And that's the thing. It's like, if you notice, the majority of people who watch that kind of stuff, the majority of people who watch horror, they're women.
Yes.
They're women because they love being emotionally manipulated, and it's so easy. That's just for fun. Let's go get emotionally manipulated. That's a woman's idea of a good time. Think about that. They're so emotion heavy.
Yeah.
That having their emotions manipulated is considered a good time. There's nothing scary about scary movies. I've yet to
Talk to him real quick, though.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
I don't like scary movies.
This is a true story too. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was watching it was a horror movie about this place where slaves had been tortured and killed during slavery, and it was really kind of slow moving. And then there's camera pans across this field, and there's an empty swing, and then it goes behind this tree, and when it comes out, there's a black slave on the tree, and that scared the shit out of me.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, is it because he's black? Is it because he's a slave? But that literally honestly scared me. I really don't know why. I think it was just a genuinely scary moment because I did not expect it. But that's like the only time I've been. And the movie wasn't that great. Which
movie was it?
I wish I could remember, dude. My girlfriend, she loves horror movies. But here's the thing. If it's a horror movie and it's PG-13, why waste your time? And there's so many horror movies that are PG-13. That's suspense at best. And suspense is always scarier than horror, right? Like what's going to happen next? Is the killer outside the window is always going to be more nerve-wracking than some guy stabbing somebody.
True. All right. Women, self-esteem, not him-esteem. In closing on that one, kids are not a weapon, and they're going to cry. Stop reaching for shit to make parents look bad. Stop trying to shit on each other. You guys have a baby together. Be examples for the kid. Be good examples for the kid, all right? Because eventually that kid is going to grow up, and the parent that was on the most bullshit, that parent is going to get resented. Mark my words.
Not only that, they're going to have
Talk to him real quick, though. Talk to him real quick, though.
Oh, shit, 2 times. 2 times twice. Let me see. What else do I got? Yeah, man, fucking therapy and all this shit, man. It's just not fair to the kids. Mike Tyson versus Mayweather. Is this real? Do I want to watch it? Do I want to see it? Is it going to sell out? Yes. Why? Because we're sheeps. I don't want to see.
Is his other ear going to be safe?
Right?
That was Mayweather he bit the ear off of, right? Wasn't it?
Nah, Tyson bit the ear off of Holyfield.
Oh, shit, that's right. My bad. My bad.
Do I want to see that, though? I mean...
Look, I'll watch Mike Tyson take a shit. I'll watch it.
I can't. I love Mike Tyson. I don't want to see him lose.
But that whole Jake Paul thing really just fucked me up, dude, because I don't think Tyson honestly lost that fight. I don't think Jake Paul could have beat him. I don't think at all. I don't think that for a second.
Dude, Mike Tyson still got uncle strength. He's not no regular 60-year-old man.
No. That's what I'm saying. A couple solid connections would have put Jake Paul out.
Yeah, and you're tripping. You're not Jake Paul. He's bigger. He's stronger. He's younger. Dude, it's Mike Tyson.
The dude, I mean, he's still into his 60s. He still trains.
I watched him beat up a dude in an airplane. Like, stop playing with that, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't believe for a second. And also, Mike Tyson's talking about like, oh, this is an opportunity for my kids to see me in a different light. I think he did it all on purpose. I think he purposely lost for some personal whatever. I don't know. Just to kind of, detract from how high up we've put him. Because he's probably not comfortable with that. He's probably not comfortable with how much But he is. I mean, he's a commendable
sorry, Mike Tyson.
Guy,
you're black royalty, dog. You're boxing royalty.
No, he's boxing royalty. Beyond that, like I'm a white boy. Ask my son; he'll tell you about me. Because I remember I used to share Mike Tyson's story with my son because my son was getting bullied. My son was a chubby little kid, and I'm like, dude, you know who Mike Tyson is? Right? He started out just like you. Yep. But you know what the difference is he started fighting back. That's the difference. Is once you start fighting back, you're on your way to being Tyson. Until then,
you know.
You're just some kid who got his pigeons killed.
Yeah, come on, man. Start socking these kids. Like I told my daughter last night. She was telling me about this girl. This girl always has something to say, and she brings her little minions and this and that. I said, look, I've already spoken in your school. You have every right to protect yourself. If they say something to you, say it back. Defend yourself. I said, next time this girl comes up to you and it's 4-on-1, just ask them. You can ask, why are you guys so bored? Don't y'all have anything else to do?
Yeah.
You're dismissed. That's why I said, look, whenever they come up to you and you don't want to talk to them, just dismissed. And if they still decide to stand there and talk to you, they just going to make themselves look dumb. Me and my daughter was cracking up about it. I said, okay, look, you play the girl and I'm going to play you. She said, okay. So, she likes to do all the role. Imaya, what are you even doing here? Like, why are you even sitting right here? And then me, being me, why'd you come over here? You was all the way over there. You really came all the way over here to ask me that? And then my daughter got stuck. Like, well, what do I say? And I told her, exactly, that's what you want. You want to make them look dumb. Like, you really came all the way over here to ask me that?
Just apply the tiniest bit of logic and it throws them off.
Mm-hmm. With a splash of satire.
Well, that's how it is with most gangsters. That's with most dudes that think they're hard, dude. Like I remember one time when I was working at the pool hall, this dude refused to pay. He's like, I already gave you cash. And then the bartender looks at me. I was on my day off. I was just sitting. I was hanging. I was flirting with the bartender. And she looks at me. And I just look at him. I go, all right. Don't ever fucking come back. Don't you ever come back. Take your IDs and get the fuck out. Don't ever come back. And he goes, what if I kick your ass right now? I go, well, that's an option. And then like 20 seconds later, he goes, well, why don't we go outside? I'm like, I thought you were going to kick my ass right now. I thought you were going to kick my ass right here. What's going on, buddy? Do you want to go outside?
You're deflecting, player.
Yeah, exactly. That shit happens all the time, dude. Like if they're like, oh, you want to get down? You're like, yeah, let's get down. They're like, oh, wait, what? What?
Yeah. Like, you want to go crazy?
Yeah.
You wanna...
Like, don't get crazy. Just take off your jacket, take off your glasses, take off your tie. Let's go.
Let's get busy. Busy. Sometimes you got to match the energy, man. And but I'll tell you what.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't match their energy. Stay calm.
Okay. Got you.
Let them know they fucked up. Let them know. You know you done fucked up, right?
You know you done fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up, right?
Right? You know I got you. You know you fucked up, right? But yeah,
one of my favorite fucking movie quotes. You know you fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up, right? I said 8 o'clock.
I said, no, about the beer.
But then but you said 10 o'clock. You was at the, see, you done fucked up, right? I'm like, damn, that was in there sweating. Like, dog, I was in Alaska. I don't know what the fuck. That was my twin that I didn't know I had. But I'm just teaching her how to, like, number one, I'm teaching her how to roast.
Good.
Because I learned how to roast late. There was a lot of attempts to bully me, and there was no talking. I'm smacking the shit out of you. You're not about to sit here, make fun of me, try to bully me, and then have everybody that's surrounding us laughing at me. I'm going to beat your ass. Okay? I'm beating your ass because you're making me look stupid. My feelings are fucking hurt, and I don't have a good comeback. So now I got to fuck you up. Yeah. And the next time you say something, I'm going to fuck you up some more.
Before I joined the military, I was pretty much a just big, giant fucking pussy. I would just curl up in a ball like, don't hurt me. All that does is invite every other fucking asshole to torture you. It just invites every other asshole to pick on you because they know, like, oh, this dude's not going to fight back. And it wasn't until I started fighting back that people started leaving me alone.
I had the complete opposite effect. Because then it'll turn into, you fucking blind as a bat and da-da-da-da-da. I'm just fucking with you, dog. Hey, chill. I relax. It was just a joke, dog. But then I started learning how to roast. Like, for your sister, you know what I'm saying? Me and your sister. And she told me you pee in the bed, bitch. What now? Like, fucking Realquicctho's cooking out here. So it's like, it's either that or I whoop your ass and then I get in trouble at school and then my mom has to miss work and then, you got your ass whooped. But either way, I'm still going to get my ass whooped because mom has to miss work and blah, fucking blah. And we were supposed to be talking about Mike Tyson and Mayweather. What the fuck? I love going off the rails.
Mike Tyson's going to win by decision.
Okay, so this is how much
No
faith
knockouts.
I have in
No
fucking...
knockouts.
No, nope. There's going to be 3 fights. There's going to be more than one fight. One, I don't know the order. Okay, let's say first one goes to Tyson because maybe he might need to redeem himself.
They're doing
from
a series of fights?
I mean, these are just me. This is just me thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah,
So Mike wins the first one to redeem the Jake Paul fight. Mayweather wins the second one to redeem his loss from the Mike Tyson because he's supposed to be 50-0. And then third fight is a draw. Everybody gets paid. Everybody's happy. Everybody gets to see the fight that was AI generated.
I feel like if Tyson wins, a rematch between him and Jake Paul is almost mandatory. And a real rematch, not, because here's the thing, dude, for like the months leading up to the Jake Paul fight, we kept hearing about how like Mike Tyson was just destroying them in their practices, in their you know. So I think this is just more, this is obviously it's an exhibition, right?
Yeah.
Obviously this is an exhibition.
Yeah.
So what more do you need to know?
Yeah. Off the books.
I mean, yeah, I'll watch, but will I take any of it seriously? Probably not.
What I want to know is, this is my question. Because Mayweather fought Jake Paul too, right?
I have no idea.
I want to say he did. Mayweather, they fought. How the hell? Well, first question is, how the hell is Jake Paul even able to get in the ring with these guys? They shouldn't even be in the same conversation, okay? Yeah. That's already an issue for me. My real question is, how is it that Mayweather was able to get the win, but Tyson wasn't able to get the win?
I think between the two of them, Tyson's favored, between Mayweather and Tyson. I'm assuming. I know Mayweather's an amazing boxer, but I think Tyson, they're about the same age, right? Pretty sure they're about the same age. There might be like a 2-year difference, 4-year difference maybe.
Let's see. Let's look it up. I want to say Tyson's older. And I got Tyson winning that fight. If anybody if there is going to be a knockout, is Mayweather's going down. Mayweather's been.
If you make any bets, make them with people. Don't make them with sports books. Just a straight up win or loss.
Let's see.
Because if you bet on an exhibition fight, you're not going to win.
Tyson, Mayweather, age difference. Shit, where is it at? Boom, there we go.
I'm wondering what the odds are. Let's find out.
Okay, we got answers. Tyson and Mayweather are two of the biggest stars in combat. Yes. History with countless times and classic fights to their names, but it's unclear what a matchup between the two will look. No, it's not. It's not fucking unclear at all. Just tell me how old they are. Tyson is 59. Mayweather is 48.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
And Tyson's still under 60. I thought Tyson was 60.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was too.
All right. Well, Floyd is definitely favored. He's at negative 500, and Tyson is at plus 350. What that means is you're going to have to bet 500 to win 100 if Mayweather wins. And if you bet 100, you will win 350 if Tyson wins. So the odds definitely favor Mayweather and a lot. Yeah, and a lot.
And that fucks up purity of sports for me because Vegas.
Well, that's so they finally. It says right here. That's so. I'm like, for years I'm like, I have to explain it, but Floyd Mayweather. This means the bettor would need to wage 500 to win 100. Finally, Jesus Christ. So it's insane how easy it is to gamble these days, isn't it? It's fucking ridiculous.
Prize picks, fucking.
Those dudes,
what's the other one?
We could talk about that. Let's finish talking about the fight, and then we can talk about that bullshit.
As far as what that fight is gonna look like, yes, Mayweather his defense is dope.
He's 11 years younger.
He can still get hit.
Yeah.
He can still get hit and you're still going to move.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can cover up. Tyson's still going to send you across the room.
But if he covers up and if he can if he can tire Tyson out, which it sounds like that's what's going to happen, just stay covered, work with Tyson's body, get him, worn out, maybe like exhibition fights. How many rounds?
I don't remember. I think it was like 8 rounds, maybe 10.
That sounds about right. I'm not sure, but figure by like the 5th round, he'll probably start working on some offense.
The Tyson I saw training and the Tyson I saw in the ring with Jake Paul was 2 different people.
Yeah. Well, dude, when you watch him punch on your phone, you feel it in your chest.
Yeah, like,
you're like, what the hell? Did a train just hit that freaking bag?
Bags don't hit back. Well,
neither the tree.
You go be the bag then. Go be the bag, mister. As a matter of fact, go hit that bag. Go hit that heavy bag.
What did Bruce Lee say?
How much it swings.
A good defense is a strong offense. Or a strong offense is a good defense. So.
Yeah, I want to see Tyson win. But, yeah, those are my predictions. Tyson wins the first one. Mayweather wins the second one. And they just cash out on fight number 3. And then they both ride off into the sunset with dump trucks full of money.
That works. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I hate how we're so starved for actual sports that this is now acceptable. Because we don't have sports in America anymore.
Yeah, we thirsty. It's the thirstiest era of shit.
Soccer has taken over because we don't have sports in America. Seriously. The NFL isn't football. NBA isn't basketball. MLB isn't baseball. NHL isn't hockey. They are not beholden to the rules of those games, so they are not sports.
I feel like it's wrestling at this point.
It literally is. Yeah. It's entertainment sports.
It's like wrestling at this point.
It's just like wrestling. And I remember my friend one time, he's like, oh, do you think they'd take bets if it was fixed? I'm like, yes! That's been happening throughout the history of gambling.
Did he hear himself when he said that?
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's why they're taking bets, you fucking idiot.
We bet on, how do I word this? We like to think that we know shit. We like to think that our predictions are going to be right 100% of the time. Absolutely. Which is why we say, I bet it won't. You say it will, but I bet it won't. Which means you're implying that you think you know what's going on. So put your money where your mouth is. What the fuck kind of question was that? He must have been hungry or something. He must have been hungry. But I don't know. So I've had a couple people try to get me into like DraftKings, Prize Picks. Prize Picks has been on a fucking tear. They're all over the place. Everybody that I watched, they have some type of Prize Pick ad. This is not a Prize Pick ad. This is not a DraftKings ad. I don't really bet. I don't really gamble. But
every single bet is a parlay, which means you don't place a bet. You place 3 bets, and all 3 bets have to pay out before you get paid. That's bullshit. That's not sports betting at all. They're basically turning it into the lottery. And then they're giving you like, well, this dude, his over-under's here, or will this dude get this many points, or will this dude get this many fouls? And you can pick, but there's a lot of math and detail that goes into making sure you don't win.
Hold on. Talk to him real quick, though, to make sure that you don't win.
Yeah.
So why do y'all participate? Why would an individual participate in something like that?
Well, first of all, because it's gambling and we're fucking stupid. I love gambling, but I hate losing. That's why I only play poker.
Talk to him real quick, though.
But I
Talk to him real quick, though.
I only play poker. That's it. I love roulette. I love Keno. I love craps. I love it all, but it's a losing proposition. Sports bets and poker are the only bets I feel comfortable making. And sports bets are usually, you bet on the blowout, right? Like say a number 1 seeded team is playing, a team that has no business playing them. The team that's going to win is obviously going to win. And they're probably also going to beat the point spread because the opposing team is so weak that they're going to be able to beat that point spread. It's stuff like that you really want to focus on when it comes to sports betting. But what do most people do? Dodgers are my team, dog. I'm betting on the Dodgers. That was my boys. I'm betting on the Dodgers. Oh, Raiders all the way. Betting on the Raiders. I know a dude who could have been a professional gambler had he not stopped betting on the Padres. He could have been a professional gambler. He'd waste all his money betting on his team, the Padres.
And that goes back to your what you were saying about people just reacting off of emotions and feelings.
Oh, dude, you want emotion. You want emotion. Bet a couple $1,000s on whether or not a team is going to win a game. That's emotion, man. There's a big difference between watching a ball game and watching a ball game you got $500 on.
Facts.
That's like, if you want to make a game interesting, put money on it.
Man, I will never forget that scene in Hardball where Keanu Reeves was just sweating watching the game because he owed all these loan sharks money and these bookies money. And I don't ever want to feel like that. No. I was feeling it through the screen. I was like, yo, I don't think he's watching it. I don't think he's watching the game the way I'm watching it.
Not at all. Not at all. Have you seen, I think it's Uncut Gems with...
yeah. Adam Sandler and Kevin Garnett.
Fucking amazing, dude. And Kevin Garnett was great in that. Thank you for reminding me.
He did good. Yeah.
I would have just assumed he couldn't act. He didn't do an amazing job, but he did great. He did
not
great.
Bad. Not bad.
No, I didn't feel like I was watching a basketball player try to act. I felt like I was he didn't stand out in like that way at all. That movie, and I think it brilliantly puts into perspective that the gambling addict's mindset. Yeah, because it's like, I'm in deep with these 10 guys. So all I got to do is take a loan from this 11th guy to pay these 10 back.
Because I'm going to win. It's going to, or like Flea Biscuit's going to win.
Yeah. Or like when he sold that, I forget who gave it to him in the movie, the crucified Michael Jackson piece, which, that thing was gorgeous, dude. That thing was tacky and gorgeous at the same time. I fucking loved and hated that thing at the same time. But he turns and sells it. How are you going to get away with selling a crucified Michael Jackson diamond encrusted? No, he did it. He did it. It's right here. It's like, and that's so true to the reality that they just don't even participate in. They just think they can talk their way in and out of everything. And that is a lot of what gets them in trouble. That is a lot of what gets them in trouble. Because, like, especially in 2025, most bookmakers, they'll just say, hey, man, you owe me, $5,000. I'm not letting you place any bets until you pay me off. That's usually how it goes. I've got friends that are bookies. I wrote a joke about it, about how, like, I'm like, hey, when do I get to break legs? And they're like, oh, we don't do that. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, someone places a bet with you and they don't pay?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we just blackball. They're just no longer allowed to. Like, by the end of the week, they won't be able to place a bet even legitimately in Las Vegas. They won't be able to place a bet. And these are from black market bookies. These are from the guys that are doing it illegally. That's how much the network is connected.
Yeah, I don't gamble. I do not gamble. I don't like losing my money.
No, I'm right there with you, dude.
Shit that I think that I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never put a dollar on a Packer game. Does that make me less of a fan? Hell nah.
No, not at all. That makes you more of a fan. No, you should not be betting on your team. That is what I'm trying to stress. If you have a team, never bet on them, ever.
Speaking of teams, speaking of football, the Seattle Seahawks put undercover cops in their stadiums to prevent fights. I think I'm here for it.
I'm totally okay with that.
I think I'm here for it.
I'm sorry, but I'm just Seattle Seahawks. I'm just picturing a bunch of fat white guys. I mean, those are their fans, right?
Who are their rivals?
The Vikings, I think.
The Vikings. I know
another.
The Vikings. That's one of my rivals. The Vikings and the Lions. Go back to the internet.
The Bears.
Yeah, the Bears too. We beat the Lions today. Woo! That's something else I meant to mention at the top of the show. The Lions don't own us anymore. They swept us last season. Not this season.
Yeah, they did great last season. They did great like the season before too. What happened?
The Lions?
Yeah.
Shit, people change, bro. Seahawk rivals. Let's see. So, pretty much the cops are, it's pretty self-explanatory. Join explanation. They are placed in the NFC, National Football Conference, NFC. So,
I mean, they do the same thing on airplanes. They do the same thing on a lot of public transportation. Air marshals on every single plane. Well, they're supposed to be. I don't know if they're on every single plane.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. Some of you air marshals aren't too hard to spot.
No, some of them will be like,
You know what
I'm
I'm
the
saying?
air marshal. Some of them, I don't know how it all works. I think it depends on, first of all, how comfortable they are with telling you. But yeah, it's some of them are super duper undercover, and then some of them are just like, I'm here to help. I'm the air marshal. Y'all let me know if you need anything.
Oh, yeah, that's the older guy. He's done
Yeah,
it all.
yeah, I was going to
He's
say,
seen-
it's definitely
he's
the guy that's
seen it all,
been doing
done
it
all.
for like, 15,
Look,
20
I'm going
years.
to tell you sons of bitches right now.
Right?
Don't even think about it.
You with the towel on your
Air
head?
marshal. Oh, shit. They're just jokes. Chill. They're just jokes.
Actually, you know what? I realized the majority of the times the air marshals told me they were air marshals, it was on a plane full of military personnel. Not military planes. They were commercial planes, but you were flying to or away from a base that,
Just jokes, guys. So the Seahawks rivals are the Niners. The Niners, those are my rivals because they keep keeping me out of the Super Bowl. But so yeah, that's what the Seahawks are doing. I think it should be everywhere now because when you're young and you go to a football game, your team is your gang.
Yeah, for sure.
Your team is your gang. And I couldn't tell you how many times I've just sat back and enjoyed a beautiful melee at a baseball or a football game. It's amazing. It's just, it's either in the stadium or it's at the tailgate, and I'm just on my phone, and I'm loving every second of it. Dudes are just full-blown punching the shit out of each other and not spilling a drop of beer. It is amazing. It's fucking amazing. But now I'm at the age to where, because I've been to a game. If I go to a game, I spend $300, $400, $500 on these tickets. I'm not fighting anybody. I'm not gonna fight you because I got a Packer jersey on. I'm not gonna fight you because of that. Get your stupid ass out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. You came to the game to fight the opposing team.
Yeah.
Let them do it on the field.
Yeah.
So if there's undercovers around there and they're just trying to keep the peace, I'm with that because there's kids there.
And
you know what I'm saying?
LA fans are some of the worst. We are some of the fucking worst. So coming from what I'm used to, I kind of think that's a good idea because we are the fucking worst.
I went to one Dodger game, and I only went because my ex, we're very cool. We don't really talk as much, but we're super cool. She's taught me a lot. I've taught her a lot. The family still, it's all love. It's all love. We went to a Dodger game, and they had got their dad this super expensive Dodger jacket, and we went to the game. We're all enjoying the game, and somebody stole it. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? Yeah, it's just the jacket, but dude, his kids got him. They all chipped in and got it for him. And the look, how it was a sentimental moment, and the look on his face, and this is the one that I've always wanted, but it was too much money. They all came together and they bought it for him, just for him to wear it, to go watch his beloved Dodgers, and a fellow Dodger fan stole his shit. This shit's fucked up. And I mean, I just can't stand people that steal. I mean, everybody has their story.
That's a lot of the LA fans, dude.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's what I'm saying, dude.
That shit was ugly to me.
That's a lot of people who live around here say, well, if you don't lock it up, then you obviously want me to have it. They got this kind of mentality. Well, if you wanted it, then you wouldn't have left it. It's like, dude, it's my jacket. I shouldn't have to fucking, I shouldn't have to have an air tag.
He just had it on the back of his chair.
Yeah.
He had it on the back of his chair. Something happened to where everybody was celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody sits back. We're drinking our beer, we're eating our Dodger dogs, popcorn, whatever. We're so consumed with the game, we didn't even notice that somebody we didn't even notice that somebody took it because who would do that? You know what I'm saying? And that was just us being, I don't know, naive or being too trusting, but it's the jacket was on the back of his chair.
Yeah. But you have to understand, those kind of places are where people like pickpockets and thieves thrive. because we're not focused. We're focused on the game.
Right.
I remember when I was in Vegas years and years ago, I was walking down the strip, and there was this sign that said, pickpockets in the area, mind your wallet. And every single one of us grabbed our wallet when we saw that sign. It was a setup.
Yes.
Luckily, it was a setup by a camera crew, and they were just saying, this is how easy it is to trick people into showing you where your wallet is.
That's something.
They just put that, and I did it too. I grabbed my wallet. I'm like, oh, it's right here. But every single one of us went, hey, thieves, our wallet's right here, without even thinking of it.
Yeah.
Dude. Without even real. And it was, I saw that. Because I didn't know there was cameras there. It was like 2 years later. I just happened to be watching TV and and here's a thing we did in Las Vegas. I was like, oh, they got me on that.
That's crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Every single one of us, we grabbed our wallets when we read that sign.
Put them in the front pocket.
Yep. Oh no, we just made sure. I just made sure it was there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. It's like we're letting the thieves know exactly where our money is.
I watched one dude. He literally he took a dude's belt. He master manipulator. The first thing he did, he came up with like a map or something, and the first thing he did, he was like, "Hey," he quickly just blocked his field of vision from everything, got all his attention on the map. So, oh, well, you're here, so what you want to do is you want to go here, here, here. Meanwhile, your belt's gone, your wallet's gone, your phone's gone, everything you got in your pockets is gone. Yeah. And if it's like, if he's not doing it, he has a buddy that's doing it. It's like, yeah, I remember that show. I remember that episode specifically.
Dude, I appreciate a good hustle. I've said this before. One of my favorite hustles is 3-card money. And I got to be really careful because I don't want to burn anybody out. But for those of you who don't know, 3-card money, that's when a couple dudes set up like a cardboard box and they've got 3 cards. And all you have to do is pick the red one. There's 2 blacks and 1 red. And all you got to do is pick the red one.
I like that game.
That's one of my favorite hustles because I know how it works. I remember the first time I saw it live was in San Francisco, and I was just in awe of it. This paisa, dude, this dude that barely speaks any English, he's like, $100! And he won. And he's like, let it ride. And he won again. In like 20 seconds, this dude won like $600 and walked away. Then everybody's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, got it.
I found out years later that the dude that barely spoke English was in on it with him.
Yeah.
All right, so 12, over a decade later, 12 years later, I'm in Las Vegas. Who the fuck do I see? Those exact same dudes. Because there's 3 black dudes and that 1 Mexican dude. And I remember I stared at him because I was just like dumbfounded. Like, how does this work? How does this work? How does this work? I actually figured out how it worked. And then so when I saw them again, I was just like, salute. Like, I'm not stopping at this fucking table.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because they'll set up for like 10 minutes and then it's like, we got to go. And it's, dude, they'll make like $1,000 every 20 minutes.
I saw one where they got this girl bad. It was like 15 grand. And everybody, like, it was just some rich girl, but they were just like, yo, it's right there. Like, there's no way. Like, we all saw it, right? You see, you know, they're gassing it. Yeah. You saw, we all seen it. And the guys were just like, hey, I mean, shit, pick one. I mean, you pick one. You put the money down. You sure you want to make this bet? Pick one. And everybody's just telling her, it's that one. I swear. Oh my mama. It's that one right there. So she says, fuck it. Picks the wrong one. It was not the correct card. They took that money and they just walked away. Yeah. And she was just there like, nah, wait, hold up. But it's like, it's already, you put the money down.
Because the hustle is how they shuffle the cards. They trick you into thinking the card is what it is when it isn't. It's really easy to do. That's what I'm saying. Once I figured out the hustle, I was kind of like, oh, wait, actually, the movie Wild Style. What's his name? If you've seen the movie Wild Style, they show you how the trick works in that movie Wild Style. I'll leave it at that. The old school 80s breakdancing movie. Fab Five Freddy. It was Fab Five Freddy who explains it. He'll explain how it works. I'll leave it at that.
I suck at that game. Even when I do it.
We gotta practice.
And I swear I mixed it all up. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, man. You ain't gonna guess that one. Pick one.
Yeah. But what happens is the way your hands are set up, it looks like you threw the first card, but you threw the second. So you got 1, 2, and 3 right here. So you're actually throwing the second one, not the one front. People just assume that the first one thrown is going to be the one up front, but it's not. You just throw the second one. They assume that's the one they're looking for, so they focus on the wrong card the whole time. It's a real easy hustle. I need
to learn how to do it. Hey, break out the ones. Break your dollar bills out. Break them out.
I love a good hustle. Even if I get hustled, like if I lose $100, I'll be like, that was a good one. You fuckers, you got me. Fuck, all right, that was a good one.
I can't even hate on you for that.
For another 100, will you show me how you did it?
Hey, word. But yeah, as far as the undercover cops in the stands, I'm here for it. Let's see which one of you dumbass. Let's see how gangster you are. But are the undercover cops allowed to initiate? That would be my big question. Are they allowed to be like, hey, pussy, fuck your team?
That would be entrapment.
There we go. Okay, see, I knew there was a fucking title for it. I knew there was a word for it.
No, and that's what a lot of, because a lot of these lone shooter type people we're finding out are having a lot of connection with the FBI, and what appears to be happening is FBI agents will find somebody who's a potential school shooter and encourage them. That's what's happening.
Holy snaps.
Yeah. That's the thing about the FBI and the CIA. It's like the FBI is departmentalized probably 100 different times, right? So one side of the FBI is going to be participating in crime that the other side of the FBI is trying to actively fight, because they're involved in all kinds of narcotics, human trafficking, all kinds of crazy ass shit. And not all the time legitimately.
Female boob inspector. Female boob. Where did I get that from? That had to be like from Family Guy or some shit. Yeah, I'm running through my shit. In and out of Fat Burger. I mean, in and out of the habit.
But let's there are a lot of people who think less cops is a solution. So what is their response going to be to these undercover cops?
Oh.
They're not going to stop going to the game.
No, hell no. People, and I think they know that.
Yeah.
Which is, and see, I can respect that they're trying to, prevent these bullshit fights. I mean,
because this should be some place you can take your wife and kids.
Exactly. It should, it really should be. But then you got the guys, you got Rick and the gang. Mm-hmm. We got our cowboy jerseys on. We better not see not one Raider. Look, even the cowboy camp right here. It got to the point where if you wore a Raider jersey, you're not coming in. They were cracking down. They were really cracking down at the camp.
Interesting.
And even if you had cowboy gear on, if you looked a certain type of way, they were not gonna let you in. They were not going to let you in.
Well, that's a family function. That's another thing where it's like, I grew up in Oxnard. We love having the Cowboys. I'm not even a big football fan. I love having the Cowboys here. It's fucking great. They're usually above reproach. They're usually very kind, nice people. I've hung out with a lot of when I worked at the tavern, the offensive line was coming in all the time, and it was so funny because a group of 6 really fucking buff, tall ass black dudes walk up, and I'm like, all right, IDs everybody right now,
come on,
and they go.
Yeah.
They go, oh, we're the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm like, all right, come on.
Yeah, we know. We brought in a couple of them into the restaurant through the back door, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dak and Brian.
Oh, yeah, they were hanging out. It's so funny because they were hanging out at the tavern one night. We were hanging out with them, and there was like on the other side of the bar, Cowboys fans, in all their gear, jackets. I had no idea that they were literally just 30 feet away. It was pretty funny, dude. But that's also, I don't like when Brian Callen would do comedy, we'd take him to the tavern, and then everybody there would be like, oh, you're so funny. Oh, we love you so much. And I'm like, well, why the fuck didn't you go to the show, bitch? Why are you here? Right? Like, I want to talk to Brian Callen. I want to have a conversation. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I helped put this shit on, but you're like, oh, I love you so much. I didn't go to see. Like, it was a block away, bitch. It puts things into perspective real quick. Because it's like, I'm hanging out with Brian Callen. You guys go away.
Yeah, bye. All of a sudden.
Exactly.
All of a sudden. We can skip my in and out of the habit. Ooh, I'm getting tired. I'm running through my shit. In-N-Out or the Habit?
In-N-Out.
I like the Habit. I
In-N-Out.
love In-N-Out. I love the Habit. That one. I wanted to do that one. That was more for like a full cast. If like 5 or 6 people would have came, and then everybody would have screamed their fucking heads off.
Habit will be better for a group of people. As an individual, In-N-Out every day. Because Habit, they have chicken. They've got salads.
True. Yeah,
So
true.
if you're like in a group, Habit for sure. They're both fucking amazing. I love them both.
That char. Woo.
Yeah.
Real quick though, I'm gonna the interview's coming out on Thursday. You will be seeing a lot of clips. Big shout out to Michael and Ventura Miko. Amazing. Really fun dude, really cool. He taught me a lot. I can't wait to go back because I'm going to get a few of those Wagyu burgers. I want to try a Wagyu burger. And the last thing I have to say for the night before it's all you, I met a photographer earlier today. Shout out to Jennifer. She has a company called Geo, and that stands for Genuine Entertainment Only. So she was taking headshots of my dog Mike Easy. What's up, bruh? Can't wait to see what you got coming up next, man. He's a rapper. He's a local rapper. You know, he's in the Oxnard area. But shout out to Geo. Genuine Entertainment Only. I like that name. And shit, that is it for me. It's time for me to get taught. It's time for me to get taught some shit. I stayed out late last night. I didn't get home till like 5:30, 4. Man, we was up playing dominoes, kicking it.
I'm down to play some dominoes.
My dog showed me he showed me a bunch of exclusive shit. I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it because it's his announcement to make. But I'll say this. It's him and another big artist of Oxnard. They got some shit coming out, and when I tell you Slaps is on that bitch, the Slaps is coming. Hey, the Slaps is coming. If you don't know, it wasn't meant for you to know. So I'm excited for that project. Who else? My dog Zombie, back from the dirt too. It's on the way. Y'all just gotta keep waiting, but it's on the way. Shout out to you, Phyllis Driller. You know what I'm saying? Always holding me down and shit, even when I'm not around. Those are the type of friends you need. You need the type of friends that are gonna hold you down when you're not around.
Talk to him real quick, though.
What you got for us, Blaine?
Just a couple things. First, I'd like to address something that is definitely going to go down in history as white people shit. But there are people, biological mothers, bragging about how they're having sex with their biological sons.
Why?
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly. It's disgusting.
Wait, okay, hold on. I have a theory. Is this of recent or is this been going on?
I saw it a couple times in less than a few days.
Okay.
Like this woman posted, and it was gross, dude, because he looks like he's about 16, and she's hugging on him, and he's got a baseball glove on. He's got a fucking baseball glove on, and she's hugging on him, and it says something to the effect of forced to be your mother, born to be your lover. That is insane.
I blame these porn titles.
That is insane. Dude, I blame mental health. That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a fucking white people. It's going to be a white woman thing, really, is what it's going to come down to, if you ask me. We're going to see a lot of white women doing this bullshit. And it's unacceptable.
Nah, that's not cool.
100% unacceptable. Like, it should be against the law to even post that shit, is what I say.
So let that be a father and his daughter. That dude would be crucified.
Exactly. And how it's even justifiable in any way, shape, or form is I lost
you
on
can't.
Me. It's not. It's disgusting.
Even the idea of trying to justify that's gonna tell. I mean, I'm the first one to tell you that everybody has a story, but that's.
But how mentally challenged do you have to be to even accept that as a possible? I mean, that's just so wrong, dude. People fucking dogs makes way more sense. Just to put things into perspective. If someone's like, yo, I love fucking dogs, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, but not
way
your
more sense.
son, bro.
And I hope this is just like a one-off and it's not really this thing, but I feel like we're going to see a little bit more of it.
Yeah, because she just opened the door for other moms that feel like this and think it's okay. And then, it's gonna turn into, oh, this is a crisis and they need help. Let's make a GoFundMe and we can,
let's not actually stop the behavior. Let's try to understand it.
She's a victim. It's like, here we go. I can't even fathom that shit.
It's like very few things creep me out. You know, like when you're creeped out and you get that feeling in your stomach, like, like you're going to throw up, but there's nothing to throw up. That's how it made me feel. I don't normally get feelings like that from, Instagram posts or whatever the fuck it was. But, dude, that just creeped me out, man. And you know me, I've got an insanely inappropriate sense of humor, and I found nothing funny about it at all.
And that poor kid.
Exactly, because he did not look happy. He did not look happy. He looked like he was forced to be there. He's just like, like she's hugging on him and kissing him. And we need to shut that down now.
Yeah, stop that.
No.
That's one of them shits. That's one of them pages I fuck around and report. And I would.
I probably should have. I think a good portion of my brain was like, that's not real. That's not real. But like I said, I saw it 2 different times, posted by 2 different people. And I was like, okay, this once is too many. Twice as much as too many. So
forced to be your mother, born to be your lover?
Yes. That's years of therapy. Like that kid will never function properly in society. Ever.
Did she feel like this before she even had a kid?
I don't.
What the fuck?
I don't. Like there is a thing where you're attracted to family, but it's a rarity and you get institutionalized for stuff like that. And you're absolutely right. If it was a guy and his daughter, people would be breaking down the doors to hang him up by his neck. People would be lining up to shoot him. So you're absolutely right. There's this weird justification for mental health when it comes from women, and especially white women. Because white women are involved in everything, right? If you didn't know you're oppressed, just wait till a white woman tells you you're oppressed. Right? They're sticking their nose in everybody's fucking business, and this is the business they keep.
Like, this is something that I don't even want to understand.
I don't.
Like,
you know what? I don't either.
You know,
I guess
it's
that's
just like
that. There's no part of it that I want to be. Oh, explain yourself.
Right.
No.
But
no.
How do I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to know the thinking to prevent it. I want to know like what was going on when she was a kid. I want to know what the hell did she see.
She's probably molested by her dad.
And now she thinks that, oh, well, my dad did it to me or whoever it was. Now I can do it to my own.
Most people who get abused into abusers, it's fairly common. That's what happened to me. I was abused and then I started abusing. And you don't even plan on it. You know, you're not thinking like, I'm going to do this to somebody else. It just kind of happens because you're so used to being abused that the second you have any power or control, that's one thing I realized about me a long ass time ago. The second I had any power or control, I became a very evil person. That's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. That is so far. And it took me years and years and years to get out of that mindset. But most people would stay in that mindset, I think.
Lady, whoever you are, wherever you are, I mean, yeah, your kid can't be in the house with you.
No.
That kid he needs to go. He needs to go. That is, because what did she do? She presented the idea, and I'm pretty sure he was like, no.
He was raped. Let's face it, he was raped. Let's be 100% honest about this. He was raped. You can't.
Yeah, and I didn't even put that into. I didn't even think about that part. He's underage. He's 16.
Yeah. Or he might have been 18 when she posted the video. I don't know. I'm assuming he was 18 when she posted the video, but yeah.
That's your son.
It's
like,
not like,
I know age matters, but that's your son.
But it's not like no improprieties happened before his 18th birthday. Something happened. I think it's fair to say that something happened. Some sort of abuse towards him from her happened before he was 18.
whether it was physical, mental, abuse is abuse.
Yeah. Well, to announce that your biological son is your lover, something really bad had to happen to get to that point. Something very unnatural and unhealthy had to happen to get to that point. And she's probably a victim of abuse herself. My mom was a victim of abuse. That's why I got it. I was a victim of abuse. That's why my girlfriends got it. By the time I was a father, I was much better at controlling it, but I wasn't perfect.
I want to know who, and maybe this might not be the case, but somebody told her that was okay to do.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever that person is, you sick too.
Yeah.
Hey, love is love. You cannot fuck that.
No. Well, I mean, we got people who are trying to normalize pedophilia. We're supposed to call them maps. I know we don't hear that anymore because that idea was, worth about a bag of shit. But people are saying like, oh, pedophilia is just a preference. We need to take pity on them. We need to feel sorry for them. Just because they're attracted to children doesn't mean that they're not human beings. And it's like, yeah, no, that's actually kind of what it does mean. Because if you're an adult who wants to have sex with children who can't even understand what's going on, there's something very fucking wrong with you. But they want us to, and that's the thing. It's like, if you notice, it's white women who are like, let's normalize mental disorder. Let's just normalize all kinds of sick, twisted people who are capable of all kinds of evil out on the streets and see what happens. And we're seeing what happens.
Not everything needs to be talked about and not everything needs to be put on the internet.
Oh, no shit.
Like come on, like common sense. But
what does that tell you about how many people are doing this potentially and not announcing it? If there's one person willing to announce it online, there's at least 100 people who have done it, theoretically. All right, well, enough of that. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That's just something that's stuck with me.
Nah, you're good.
I can't. It's one of those things where it's like, I like to be able to see like, I can see how this side feels one way. I can see how this side feels the other way. But there's none of that in this.
Yeah, sorry.
There's none of that.
Not sorry. I'm just sensitive with kids, man.
Exactly.
I'm just sensitive with
dude.
kids. That shit is fucking bananas to me.
Exactly.
Go get help. The
Exactly.
kid needs help. You need help. Whoever condoned it, like, go get some help. That's prayers, yo. Prayers.
Seriously.
Prayers.
That's coming from an agnostic. Please pray for these fucking
prayers.
All right, well, how about this? The wage gap is no longer an issue between men and women. Did you know that?
Look, I always thought women got paid more. The bigger the
getting to
titties, the higher the pay.
I'm getting to that. Now, if you've noticed, the pay gap hasn't been mentioned in about 6 months to a year. And the reason why is because these radical feminists who kept insisting it existed discovered not only does it not exist, a lot of times women get paid more than men.
I knew it. I did see this, though. There is a study that has been proven that attractive women get paid more.
Absolutely.
Women that wear makeup, they get paid more.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, shit. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. If you're ugly, fix it.
We don't have to be okay with it, but it is the reality.
Exactly. Get out of your emotions. I'm not mature. I'm going to joke. Okay?
Why do you think I wear a fucking tie? I need you to know I respect me more than you respect yourself. You need to be aware, not you personally, but I'm just saying. I respect myself. All right, I'm coming into this with a level of respect that you need to identify. A lot of people don't do that.
You looking pretty snazzy, man. I was like, all right, yeah.
Well, dude, it's so funny. In an effort to, I'm dressing normal and I'm standing out. This is kind of normal for a guy my age, but I'm standing out. So maybe.
See, I can't lie. That's another thing that I'm looking forward to getting up there in age, man. Like 40s, 50s, yeah.
It's fucking great, dude.
I'm about to be dapper down.
Dude, I'm the happiest I've been in my whole life, dude.
Hell yeah, I like
great, dude. It is fucking great, man. My 30s were pretty awesome. My 40s have been fucking fantastic. I can't imagine it's gonna be this way forever. Eventually, I'm gonna need help to piss and shit.
Hey, ride the wave. Ride the wave. My 30s, I cannot say the same about my 30s. My 30s has been a very memorable hard time, but it's cool.
I think your 30s are supposed to be hard. They should be harder than your 20s, and they shouldn't be as hard as your 40s.
Touche.
I mean, because when we're in our 20s, we're still kind of children, especially men, man. We don't mature until our age starts with a 3, in my opinion. We don't really become men, most of us. I know there are some of us who, are just men because they have fathers in their lives or what have you, but I didn't become an adult or a man until after I had kids, until after I joined the military.
That's kind of how I feel, too. Hey, man, real quick, though, parents, please have patience with your kids. That frontal lobe cortex thing, I'm starting to see it. Yo, you're going to have to tell these kids a million times what to do. The same shit. You're going to have to tell them. This right here, you guys want them to react like how you, fast, get it done. Then it's not going to happen because their brains aren't developed. Hey, do the dishes. What did I tell you to do 10 minutes ago? Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Nope, come here. Now I'm going to hold your hand. Do the dishes. You can't have a short fuse. You cannot have a short fuse. My bad.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Yeah. No. I meant to bring up. God damn it! What the fuck?
My bad. See?
No.
Frontal lobe, bitches.
Oh, that's what it was. You mentioned that there's a hierarchy between parents and kids. Mm-hmm. Where I fucked up is I was constantly trying to come to a common ground with my kids. I was willing to come down a little bit if they were willing to come up, but that was wrong. Mm-hmm. That was wrong. I should have always maintained the hierarchy. Yep. I am the adult. You are the child. Because I say so is a perfectly acceptable reason. Mm-hmm. And I did, and I would explain everything. Like, is that okay? Do you understand that? And instead of being like, I'm the adult. I'm in charge. That's why.
So see, I'm glad that you said that because I actually use this on a comedy set. So yes, I will compromise what I want to compromise. I will come to an understanding, but you're getting a tone. You're getting a tone, and you're going to see it, and you're going to feel that I'm in charge here.
Yeah.
So yes, I can meet you with some of your demands, but you better be glad that I even made that an option.
Exactly.
So yeah, instead of maybe an hour of reading, fine. I will settle for 45 minutes of reading. But for the record, if I said it's a fucking hour, it's a fucking hour. Just so you know. So I'll give it to you this time, but I need you to know that the power lies here. And if you think I'm bullshitting, now you got 2 hours.
Right. Not only that, but a lot of the time being a parent is just making your kids think they have a choice. Like my homegirl told me, she's like, with my kids, it's like, do you want a shower or a bath? Mm-hmm. It's not, it's bath time. It's no, you're going to take a shower or a bath. Mm-hmm. Player's choice. So straight out the gate, they're getting cleaned, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Which one is it? Yeah. Well, I would like.
Yeah. It's not. Oh, hey, it's time to get in the bath. Like, oh, hey, do you have your towel? No. It's none of that shit.
Shower, bath. What we doing? Well, I thought shower, bath. What are we doing?
Shower, bath. Yeah.
Well, can I just finish this? Shower, bath. What? All right. Nah. Don't all right me. We obviously had to say it 3 times already. When you know what it is, stop trying to get the. And then I turn into the mean dad, and it's like, oh, calm down. Don't fucking tell me to calm down. You pushed me here. Just do it right the first time, and then now. Granted, sometimes they will. Hey, well, I took a shower an hour ago. Okay, cool.
Right.
Thanks for letting me know.
Right. Yeah.
Because now they're at the point like, look, I hear you, but I already did it.
But that's teaching them to be proactive.
Yes.
Why wait to be told?
Yes.
Get it done so that when your mom says, time for the baby.
Yep.
Way ahead of you, girl.
So right now.
And that's going to put us as parents on like, oh shit. Like, okay.
Yeah. Like, let's go. We're building trust. All right. I got you. Look at you taking initiation. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So, and this is how I talk to my kids. Like, what? You did it already? That's what I'm talking about. Like, come here. That's what I'm talking about. What'd you say you want here, man? You say you want it here. Take 5. But hold on. Before I give it to you, before you take it, why are you getting it? Because I did something you didn't have to tell. Go ahead. Get on my face. That's what I'm talking about.
No.
You got to empower them. You got to empower them. You got to encourage them.
Yeah.
But you still got to be aware that it's not going to be like that every day. Sometimes you are going to have to be breathing down their necks to get them to take the trash out. It's just, frontal lobe is not.
Well, they can't comprehend.
Nope.
They can't comprehend paying the rent every month. They cannot comprehend that.
And it's not their job to.
It is not.
It's
You're
not
absolutely
their
right.
job for them to do that.
You just reminded me of a video I saw earlier where his mom was going through her son's shit and found a bunch of cash. He had like a few $100s saved up, and she's like, "What is this shit? I ain't even get my nails done, and he's got this money." Dude, if you found $200 under your kid's bed, what would you do that you didn't know about?
And look, whatever you did to earn it, you earned it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's your money.
And she's sitting there going like, "Oh, I know he sells candy, but he isn't selling." It's like she's literally saying he couldn't do what I'm literally seeing. Like, not only is she not accepting his hustle, she's saying it's not happening, and she's entitled to that money. And somebody posted, they're like, "Yo, that's the money for when you kick him out, he's ready to go." And I'm like, you couldn't have been farther from, you couldn't have hit the hammer on the head any harder. Because if she's that irrational, there's going to come a time when she's like, "You got to leave." I'll be like, "All right, I'm packed up."
How fucking selfish do you have to be to think like that?
Dude.
You look, and I pretty much know why he started hustling. This is the same reason why I started hustling when I was on my own.
Yeah.
Why? Because my mom told me no a lot.
Oh, dude, I grew up in Section 8, man. And there was the kids that would slang candy. They'd save up like whatever it was, $10 to get like a box of blow pops. They'd bring them into school, slang them for 25 cents each. They would buy another box, save the difference, and then just do that for like a year. And they'd end up with a couple $100, dude.
I would take my stepson to Costco because that's what he was like. I want to sell snacks. I say, okay, look, well, I'm the bank, and this is me giving you your loan. So you've presented me with a business proposal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the bank. You presented me with a plan and a business proposal, right? Of course, he was, "Well, what is that?" Because what I'm trying to teach them is a lot of these big fancy words and these big titles and all that shit like that. You're already doing it. You just don't know that you're doing it, and you just don't know what it's called.
Exactly.
So I'm the bank. You came up with a business proposition or a business proposal. I liked it, so I believe in your business. I'm going to give you this $90 so you can get 6 boxes of chips that contain 50 bags of chips. Yeah. I've already done them. As a dad, I've already done the math in my head. It says, so look, all you have to do is, and I wanted to just buy it for him, but that's enabling. My mom taught me that. That's enabling. I can't do that. I said, so look, $90.
Teach a man to fish.
Right.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is make my $90 back and give it back to me. And I'm telling you this.
Fucking deal.
You are a businessman now. And what you need to know about running your own business is that you are going to be the last one that gets paid, especially if you took a loan out.
Yes.
This $90 loan, this is a loan, which means you have to pay it back. Now, luckily for you, your dad's the bank. There's no interest.
Yeah.
You know?
But to confirm that you can get another $90 loan, pay it back. Proactively put effort into demonstrating that, yes, I understand this is a debt that needs to be paid.
And with that, you are building and establishing credit. You are building and establishing trust. So the next
building and establishing an equity of knowledge as well.
There it is. Yeah, the big words.
Yeah, equity.
So next time you come to bank with Realquicctho, hey, Michael. Hey man, come on over, man.
Exactly.
How much you need this time? $360? That's what you need? Well, that's a little bit higher than what you've asked for before. So number one, that lets me know that business is booming, and you've already paid me back more than a few times. So you know what? Take the 5.
Dang, I would have insisted on a little collateral back. Let me see that PS4 for a minute.
But it's like, it just builds him up in all the right ways. He's learning that, it's your business now.
Yes.
It's your business, and mind your business. Yeah. Don't worry about that loan. Don't worry about that other person's loan. You can ask for help and everything like that, but you need it. Like another big rule in business is minding your own.
Yeah. Your
deal is not their deal, and vice versa. Don't show your right hand, your left hand's plan. Not everybody needs to be in your business. And yeah, it was. He sold his chips.
My mom was just an annoying busybody, but she never fucked with my money. Ever fucked with my money. Ever fucked with my money. So props to mom. That's
props.
If I had a hustle going on, she, if it was legal, I mean, if it was illegal, she wouldn't have anything to do with it. She didn't know when I was slinging rocks, but
I threw those mashed potatoes away that were under your bed. Like, those wasn't damn mashed potatoes. Those wasn't no damn mashed potatoes.
Why are you keeping mints in little packages?
Yeah, what is this? Oregano? What kind of spinach is this?
Oh, dude, I would get 8-ball for $60 and turn around and sell it for $120. You do that 3 or 4 times, I've got my own ball. And then I learned how to cook it up. By the way, I recommend crack. A long ass time ago, these little Mexican dudes come up to my door, knock on their little Mexican kids, like 12, 14, somewhere in there. And like, hey, we're going door to door to sell candy for education. And I was like, all right. It was candy that they had bought from Costco. It didn't really. So I'm like, what are you guys learning? And they look at each other, and the older one goes, business. I'm like, all right, that works for me.
Hey, he had an answer.
Yeah, and that was the correct answer too. You're damn right. You're learning about business. Give me some M&Ms. Yeah, exactly. But no, they bought a box of candy. They're going door to door. It costs them maybe $60 per bag. They're charging $1. So they're going to be able to buy another box and a little bit of profit. I got no problem with that at all.
Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, that's most businesses, right?
Yeah.
I mean, think about how DoorDash is exactly that, right? They'll overcharge you to do that.
That is a very expensive service that you're paying for. I remember back in my day, pizza was the only thing you get delivered to your house.
Well, pizza and then Chinese food, because Chinese food was in heavy competition with pizza and burgers. Now they are the competition.
It's a trip. There was one time my kid, right, because he had made money, got comfortable, and then he was making less money, and I saw it happen. I was just waiting for him to complain about it. And when a 14-year-old has the ginormous box of chips, they're gonna eat some.
Yeah.
And they're gonna keep eating more and more and more and more. Say that the more you eat, the less you make, man.
Oh yeah.
Don't get high off your own supply now.
When I slang candy, me and my mom were my best customers. I was my best customer. My mom and my brother and my sister.
Pay myself back.
Yeah, dude.
I'll pay my $3. Don't forget, put the $3. Yeah,
well, that was like for Little League and shit. So it's like anything I ate, my mom was gonna have to cover anyway. And she'd always like, give me a Reese's. So she couldn't keep track of how many she was eating. So like, Mom, you ate 40 Reese's this month.
You owe me, mother. 40 Reese's, $2 a pop, $600.
That's right, yeah, because I would eat Snickers, but she would start to eat Reese's. I'm like, well, I guess I gotta eat Reese's now, so I don't get caught stealing.
All right. Blame it on the mom.
Hey, my mom taught me to lie and steal. I'm sorry, but she did.
Sounds like good old baseball.
Yeah.
What else you got for me, man? I'm fading away over here.
That is about it. I've been really focused on Chicago and what's going on there. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but it seems like things are happening in a positive way, crime reduction. What do you think about that?
I like crime reduction. How are they
Do you think it's happening, though, is what I'm asking?
Oh, in Chicago?
Yeah.
Nah,
No?
in Chicago. I haven't heard too much lately of Chicago.
Well, they've had ICE out there, and they're talking about bringing in the National Guard and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought that was somewhere else, so that's still a thing.
D.C. and Chicago. These are predominantly black cities where crime is ridiculously rampant. So I'm just wondering, as a black man, what your take is on that.
As a black man with the crime reduction, y'all got to give us a reason to not want to commit the shit. A lot of times crimes are committed because there's no other option. People get robbed because they feel like that's the only option they can go. People sell drugs because they feel like, maybe people have felonies. Some people can't work. Some people make the mistake of putting tats on their face, so now they can't get a job, and
So
they
a lot
get
of this
hungry.
is personal decision.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just there's a personal decision, and then there's a backstory behind it. Because there's also like, oh, my kid needs the insulin, and I don't have a job. And
It's situations like that. Yeah.
I'm
not gonna.
It's a
No,
wide
if you got a
range.
sick kid at home, that's different than having a kid at home. But we're talking maybe 1% of the. The black on black homicide rate is ridiculous. You know that, right?
And that's just all from territory shit, drug shit,
Exactly.
competition.
Yeah.
You gotta take the competition out.
Yeah.
For me, it was just.
But there's definitely a substantial amount of lawlessness and a substantial lack of police presence, it seems like.
There's a whole other aspect
seems like.
of there's a whole other aspect of I gotta do this shit to prove myself to my gang.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I have to do it and record it, because if it's not recorded, it didn't happen. And it's a big flex also. These kids are flexing these crimes. It's
Thank
like,
you. That's what
it's just
yeah.
it's just because I'm hard, that's why. I'm hard. I just
And I
did
used
it
to
because
do
I'm
that
with the
shit
shit.
too. Yeah.
Just because I'm with the shit, and
Yeah.
it's fucking stupid. But crime is crime, but old school crime and new school crime, it's just different. It's just different because when I was coming up back then, like, shit that was going on around me, a lot of the crimes and a lot of the violence was self-defense, and then just trying to survive because of the lack of options.
Well, if you say it's self-defense, that means they were being attacked.
Right. Like, I know plenty of gangs that started just based off of self-defense.
Well, most gangs, from what I understand, just started as a way to protect their own community, because what was happening is members of other neighborhoods would come through, disrespect, spit, throw trash, graffiti, and so the people in those neighborhoods were like, "Yo, you can't do that anymore.
Right.
You can't do it. You're gonna," especially like with the Chicano gangs, the Mexican gangs here in Southern California. If you were respectful when you cruised through another neighborhood, nobody bothered you.
Right.
And it's not that way anymore.
If you come through making noise, or you don't even have to make noise now.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You don't. You know better. That's a rival territory. But the way it used to be is you had a pass to pass as long as you were respectful.
Right. Just keep your head down.
And now you got people
moving.
walking up to you. Yo, what set you claim? Where you from? What you bang?
And that's to earn points. That's to get a status. That's just to put some weight on your name.
Yeah.
But I'm always going to put it to the lack of options. And then that fast dollar is fucking addicting.
Oh, I know, dude. I used to slang. I know.
And like that fast dollar is going to, number one, you feel like you're getting ahead really quick.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
sometimes you are.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? There's no.
And it does come with status and clout, man. Once people knew I was dealing coke, oh my God, I was a god. I was in high school when I was dealing coke. So I was a fucking god. All of a sudden, everybody knew my name.
Right.
Everybody knew my name.
And then with that can come some bad attention. Some dude, I've gotten robbed. I've got robbed twice.
I don't even care. I'm just like, fucking take it. It's yours. Have a great day.
It's
Bye-bye.
just, just trying to get ahead and trying to get that quick dollar,
Yeah.
Trying to cut the corner, just trying to get ahead, yo.
And I think also when you're young, you don't realize how much patience you actually need to, work a regular job or what have you. And you're absolutely right. One thing that really bothered me, and it's absolutely true, and it's kind of why I eventually had to change my ways, not because it was the wrong thing to do or anything, but the faster you make money, the faster you spend it.
Yeah.
And that was the thing, dude. I was buying bullshit.
Yeah.
I was buying bullshit.
It's
Going
there.
and taking my friends out to eat.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
all right there. It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I can.
Yeah. It's not like I can put the shit in the bank, right? Because then they might start asking questions. So I'll buy bullshit.
It was just, for me, I was always worried about the bank because it was taxes.
Yeah, but if the money's taxed, it's legitimate at that point. That's what laundering is.
Right.
I know there's so many people who have a business so that they can launder money. I know so many people who do that. So many people that do that. maybe they sell weed and they want to be able to claim the money here in the state of California, but the federal government will give them a hard time. So they funnel it through a business or two. And these are legitimate businesses. Yeah. Maybe 10 to 20% of what's on the paperwork is actually laundered, but that's how people do that. That's how people take care of that.
I saw a video. This was a Chicago video. Full-fledged shootout, broad day. These dudes were spraying. Yeah. I'm talking.
Yeah, automatics.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, shit. Like, they were going crazy. Nobody couldn't even control the gun.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. One shot, one kill.
I'm over
all
here
rounds down range. One shot, one kill. All rounds down range.
I'm like, yo, number one, he didn't train how to use that. Number two, where the hell did he get that type of firepower from?
But that's the thing. It's like the dudes that actually own those things won't use them. But some 15-year-old's like, yo, let me get that. And then it's like, all right, well, problem solved, I guess.
Like, I got big nuts and then, what, like, yo. And dude, he was fearless because there's bullets coming right back at him. He's just fearless. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, his life must be so, he don't even care.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even give a shit.
Exactly.
But we need to give these, look. People need something else to do. The city of Chicago needs to create some more resources. Just create some jobs. Maybe raise the wages. I don't know. But
did you know that if crime is decreased because it's considered a national emergency, the crime level in Chicago receives $800 million annually from the federal government for crime prevention programs that don't work, and if crime goes down to where they don't get that money anymore, they're out $800 million a year. That seems to be the issue with Chicago.
Is that $800 million showing?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Seeing that? Okay, so then.
Crime has increased in the past decade there. So crime prevention obviously isn't working. So whatever that $800 million is going towards isn't working. So I think that's a lot of like what also Trump is thinking, like this is a way to save $800 million a year. We'll just bring the crime rate down. Then they're no longer, because they're going to keep the crime rate up for $800 million a year is what I'm saying.
Got it. Okay. I see what you're saying.
The mayor has no problem. And let's also not forget that the mayor has 150 bodyguards. This guy's talking about like, oh, we don't need ICE. We don't need the National Guard. He has 150 bodyguards with him at all times. Let me see him out there with no bodyguard saying that. Because I don't have solutions. I see people who need help, and I don't really know what to do. I really don't know what to do, and I think that's a lot of our problems. Is we see the problem, we just don't know what to do. And
I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like $800 million to stop a problem, like. And that should stop the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I was outside and I was a participant in the crime, and I even heard like, hey yo, if you calm down, you might be able to get a piece of this $800 million.
Right. Or not only
I'll put the guns down.
Just spend half of it.
Right?
On crime.
That's a lot.
Just bring the crime down a little bit. Just bring it down some. Bring it down. Just bring it down.
Yeah, that's fuck, man. Like I guess my whole point is
a lot of people want to say that's just how black people are. That's what a lot of people want to say, and I don't want to give that clout.
That's not. Look, we are peaceful as hell. We are cool. We just want to have a good time. Crime happens because of lack of options. Crime happens because money ain't coming in fast enough.
Yeah.
It's not that. I don't.
No, and
that's crazy. Whoever thinks like that, you guys are out of here. You guys are out of here. Black people are just like that. Stop. You put yourself in a situation like, go live in Chicago. Go try to survive in an environment like that. And tell me you won't become a product of that environment.
Well, I think that's the thing. Why are they staying? Why wouldn't they move?
You can't move when you don't have shit. I mean, what are they going to move with? It takes funds to move. I mean,
anybody's on Section 8 can move, no problem. No problem. If they're on Section 8, they can say, hey, this is a high crime rate area. Can you please put me somewhere where it's a little safer? I mean, they're going to have to actually find the place themselves. But that's what I'm saying. It's like way too many people are benefiting from this crime for it to stop. And I don't necessarily agree with these people, but my boyfriend's here.
Scotty! Ladies and gentlemen, Scotty's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scotty there.
Scotty!
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Nice sweats.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to the Realquicctho Podcast. Now go subscribe.
Scotty's wearing sweatpants at 22:42 in the PM. You like how I said 22:42 in the PM?
You're wearing a freaking sports coat and no socks.
This isn't a sports coat, and these are socks. I forgot already. 22:42.
Shit, I don't know.
You look like a time traveler, dude.
No, I look like an adult.
Look,
I know you're confused.
ladies and gentlemen, Scotty. So real quick though, hey, no, this we missed you last week, Scotty.
I wouldn't say missed.
Hey, 800 million to stop crime. Would you become a superhero?
800 to stop crime.
Yeah, if you were 800 million, go in Chicago like Batman and start and just vigilante the shit out of Chicago for 800 million.
That is Batman's budget, about 800 million.
See, Batman had $1 billion. So he could
No, Bruce Wayne has $1 billion.
Yeah, Batman broke.
$1 billion, and like he probably has you would probably have to put all that money into the safety. I'm not.
Would you go Batman for $800 million? Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's the yes. Yes, I would.
In Chicago, where all I'm going to do is beat up black guys?
In
Sold!
Chicago.
Let's
Fuck
do it.
Black dudes, the Puerto Ricans.
The Puerto
We get
Ricans.
The Latin
Puerto
Kings.
Ricans.
The Puerto Ricans.
Those damn Puerto Ricans. That's funny, dude. Puerto
The
Ricans.
Puerto Ricans, we're getting them all. We're getting them all.
Get them all.
I know, yeah. That's the dynamic of this pod. I try to keep it not racial, but you can't keep race out of it, and that's why.
Well, no, I mean, I don't get to discuss these things in this format with very often.
Right.
So, I mean, I have my opinion. I'm a white guy, and I feel like once I have your opinion, I'll have a better understanding. But it also has to be something that you're actively paying
It's all
attention to.
all this shit it's all circumstantial.
It is.
And it's hard for me to speak on
It
it
is.
because I've never touched foot in Chicago, and I'm on the outside looking in, so I'm learning what's being shown, and the only somewhat similarity that I have to Chicago is that, I mean, I've dealt with all of that shit. I've dealt with the gunshots and people.
I mean,
it's just,
you're no rookie, yeah.
it's just, there's so much that goes into it. Motherfuckers want to be
In
cool. Motherfuckers want to be
impoverished
hard.
white neighborhoods is this happening?
Yeah, it's happening.
It
and
is?
It's like, dude, you can't pay your rent, but you got an FNN? How the hell did you get an FNN?
What's an FNN?
A very expensive gun. Sophisticated. It's a sophisticated piece of weaponry.
Oh, a gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
These kids got AK-47s. These kids got Glock 19s that are fully automatic.
But they're probably all stolen, so they'll probably get them at black market prices.
Probably.
I mean, those
But
guns
why
are
is
expensive
that?
as fuck.
Why? Look, this is my other question. Why the fuck is it so? Why can a little homie get a gun before he can get a job?
Jesus.
Why?
All right.
Why?
There we go.
How come he
No, you're
he
right.
got a gun before he got a
You're
fucking
absolutely
job
right,
application?
dude. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And the answer to that is the streets is right there. The streets is always hiring.
Yeah.
Hey,
for
look,
sure.
little homie, look, check this out. Look, I'm gonna give you this bag. Don't even look in it. Go take the bag to apartment 13.
That's
all
the
right?
first test. That's the first test.
All you gotta say is, yeah, this comes from so and so, 5,000. If they say anything to you, get out of there. But if they give you the money, no questions asked, take that. Bring me back 35, and that 15 is yours. Fuck working at Togo's. I'm not, hell no. I'm not gonna go do this job